You're glad you're not on Twitter? Well, this is going to be a very jam-packed episode between pop culture and bullshit on social media.
Social media narratives.
We'll fill you in, pause,
it is
so you're good.
You said we'll fill you in, pause.
Flashbacks from that comment section. Saying pause.
Welcome to the Wild Wild West. The gang is back, everyone. All the hosts are back together. We had Trey behind the cameras on vacation. He's back. Mucho was also on vacation. He's back. Yeah. How was your vacation, by the way?
It was great.
It looked lavish.
Yeah, it was great. That was actually my first time in the Caribbean ever.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
my first
nice.
time ever.
Congrats.
So
where'd you go?
Wearing marinas at Caribbean.
Yeah. I was fake Jamaican my whole life, but I've never been to the Caribbean. I went to St. Lucia. Right? So big up everybody I met there.
The place with arguably, and is definitely a hot take for music heads, arguably the best soca music.
St. Lucian soca music? I don't even know if I know St.
It's very vulgar.
You do know it. You just probably don't know that it's Lucian.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Really?
Sit up on my face. You could come and kill me. Sit up on my... Yeah, they got
Lucian
some...
soca.
I might have just butchered that, but they got some bangers.
Lucian soca, it's kind of a different bop. More like the dancey type of soca. Like the Indiwata.
Okay.
Like that's more like a Lucian soca.
I'm not a soca
vibe.
head at all.
Yeah, we
You
know.
guys
But anyways, continue.
I was learning about a lot of soca there, though.
They
for
got
real.
some bangers,
Like,
yeah.
They got that stuff, but also they got like these little kids that be singing the soca, and it's like damn near inappropriate what those little boys be getting into.
It's like Death Row Bow Wow.
Yeah, yo, just like catching bubbles from grown women and shit.
Oh,
Like Lil RT.
Yeah. They got their version of Lil RT over there.
That's great.
But soca version.
Lil RT.
Yeah. But his music goes on and everybody goes crazy. But everything aside, like big up St. Lucia, it was very welcoming. I was in Rodney Bay, so that's like the north of St. Lucia. I was staying at Paris Villas, so anybody who's trying to go out there, you know,
What is this, an ad?
I'll figure you out.
You get commission on
Like, what is
sales?
this?
Hell yeah.
Lord have mercy.
But yeah, man. And then I actually met somebody who produced for Trezor.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ransom. Funny story. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna tell the story. So, like I got a FaceTime from this random number, and like I didn't have it saved, so I didn't answer it. And then Mucho hit me, and he's like, "Yo, I'm with someone, and like he says he knows you. Like he says he's your boy." I'm like, "Okay, who is it?" At this point in time, I'm waiting for him to tell me the name. No, they just FaceTime me again.
That's invasive.
FaceTime again. He answers the phone, and I'm looking at the dude, and he's like, "Yo," and I'm looking, and I'm like, "Who is this?"
You played it off well.
Yeah, but I'm just like, "Yo, what's good, bro?" Whatever, having a conversation. I'm talking to Mucho, whatever. And then after we get off the phone, I text Mucho. I'm like, "Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, I have no idea who that is."
Oh, my God.
But I had like a thought of who I thought it was, but I didn't know for sure. And then Mucho's like, "Oh, he said he produced for you." I was like, "Yes." So it is who I thought it was, but like I wasn't completely sure, and I didn't want to say the wrong name. But shout out to Ransom.
Yeah, very talented dude.
Yeah, he's fire.
Yeah, he writes for like a lot of the people out there. I checked out his studio. Bro, this guy could do like an Afrobeats reference track and then sound like Justin Bieber. And then whole time he's like, "Check me out in Ancillary, maybe gonna vibe." And then he just turns into like a rapper on the reference track. I'm like,
Man's got range.
yeah, like there's a lot of talent out there. I met my guy Samo out there. He's like a singer. Like I just met these people just, you know, out in politicking because I was with like a lot of Toronto people and stuff. And salute to you guys. But I like to branch off and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was in the hood some days. It was nice, man.
The hood. The
We
St.
know
Lucian
you'd
hood.
be a menace in DR.
Yeah, in DR?
Ew.
Hola.
Yeah. Yeah, I would fake learn Spanish. Yeah, I'd be out there for real.
That's good.
It was a vibe, man. Even walking around, people would be like asking me for directions. You know what I mean? Like,
Because they
The
thought
local.
that you were the local? Oh, brother.
They weren't
And
trying
what
to
would you-
Trojan in some,
what'd you tell them?
some other conversation.
nah, because this was the white people, but also like taxi cabs too.
Yeah, okay.
What?
That's funny.
Okay.
The locals are asking you for directions.
Yeah, they're asking me for directions. I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? So yeah.
What'd you tell them? And would you put on the accent
Nah.
when you were telling them?
my accent game's trash. I mean, well, me queso jamelado. I gotta teach you guys some
Go past the tree at the left and turn right and go. Wait, no, that's Bayesian.
What
That's not
accent?
Saint
What
Lucia. That's
accent are you
Bayesian.
guys doing?
I was doing Bayesian.
Lucian would be more
Go
like
past the tree and turn left at the light. That's how Rihanna sounds. When you get to the top of the road, turn left at the light.
that sounds right to me. I don't know.
Sounds about right.
I don't know.
The East Caribbean is slept on though. I heard that. That's what a lot of them were saying. Like
I'm Jamaican, so nothing
Yeah.
else matters.
But I'm gonna agree with Mucho because everyone killed me for the Raptors Caribbean Day thing. They killed me for that. So
because you
Because you missed what? Who did you miss? You said you missed St. Lucia.
I didn't say St. Lucia. I didn't say Guyana. The
Guyana's-
Guyanese people were killing me. They're
Are
like,
we gonna have that conversation though?
What?
Because Guyana's not really.
Oh no.
I'm not saying it. She's saying it.
But I mean,
Zoe, at 6 minutes.
geographically.
This is where you want to do.
But I mean, they don't have a map.
I'm not saying it. She's saying it.
I thought geographically, Guyana is in South America.
I believe if
It
you
is,
Google,
yeah.
it will say that.
So if you Google
But it could be both.
how
Two
It
things
could
can
be.
be
It could be
true.
geographic.
Actually, Guyana is in South America.
South America, right?
I know this is common knowledge, but it could be.
So why am I? I don't.
it
Don't
could,
nail
it could
me
be
to the cross.
geographically South American. and
Maybe culturally
yeah.
they have. That's what I was gonna say. Maybe culturally they have more of a Caribbean influence,
and politically too, because they're CARICOM.
okay, that too. But geographically, y'all are in South America.
Oh.
Guyanese.
Okay.
I
So
know.
you're basically saying there's no difference between Guyana and Argentina?
No, there's a difference for sure. There's a difference. That's like saying there's no difference between us and Mexico. Discourse are in the same continent. That doesn't
Yeah,
make
I'm
sense.
just making sure you're clarifying.
Oh
yourself.
no, I understand. That's what I'm saying. Culturally, they may be more reflective of Caribbean, but geographically, y'all are in South America. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is.
And if you're saying big up the islands and you didn't say Guyana, that's okay.
Yeah,
It's not
because
an island.
geographically, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But I said the Caribbean.
But you're also not wrong geographically. Anyways,
I just blanked. I didn't purposely not say it. Because they're like, why would you say Aruba and those random countries and you didn't say St. Lucia? And I love St. Lucia.
have you been?
No.
So then, how do you love it?
I love the music.
Loves the culture.
I love the culture. I just blanked. When there's 20 people behind the scenes and there's cameras in your face and bright lights on, sometimes you forget things.
Okay. All right. Well, work on that, superstar.
I'll bring up St. Lucia for you guys.
Anyways, we have a really big jam-packed episode. One thing I want to talk about first before we get into the mess that pop culture has been in the last 48 hours.
What'd you get up to?
Okay, so I'm back outside a little bit. You know, it's summer. I go through a hibernation period.
It is
in the
not
winter.
summer.
It's coming.
She said it's summer.
There was
literally
a blizzard
last
between
weekend.
the last episode.
You know what? I was about to let her slide too. Thank you for bringing me back to reality.
Anyways, summer's coming.
Yeah.
Summer's coming, right? It's about to be Easter. You know, spring. It's spring. Technically, it is spring, even though we still have a little bit of winter moments. It's spring. Summer's coming. So, you know, I'm like, I like summer. I love going outside in summer, whether it's, you know, big social events or parties or whatever. See my friends. I like being outside in the summertime. We only get 3 months, maybe 3 if you're lucky, of just solid summer weather. So, whatever. I'm not going to name the party because I don't want them to get a bad rep. But this party is a good party. I enjoy it. If you know what I'm talking about, shout out people who throw it. It's a great event. You know, the DJs are amazing. The way the event's cultivated, it's a really good, solid event that Toronto has. But with Toronto being summer's coming, you know, we're all out. It was a good moment. You know, you saw a lot of people that you recognize, you haven't seen in a minute. Everyone's back. You know what I'm saying? It's that feeling of okay, it's the first kind of event.
They look packed.
People are back outside, whatever. With that being said, there's a lot of issues that I'm already seeing arising with the way that men are treating women in these functions. And before you make up your face, I mean literally getting physical.
Wow.
There was a situation where I literally had to put my hands on a man because he literally pushed my friend twice, and so hard he pushed her, she fell into the pool the second time.
Into the pool?
He pushed Shorty into the pool.
Yes, but I don't want, so it wasn't fall in the pool, she soaked. If you've been so the party was at Lavelle.
Yeah.
So she and shout out to her. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want. But she held it down. Like she held it down. She felt it, but she was also on her feet.
Like a step back.
Yeah. And because that area of Lavelle, it was a shallow pool. Like Lavelle has 2 pools. The outdoor pool was closed, so it was the shallow pool. So like maybe just like her ankles and like her feet, but she was in it, like very much well in it. So that's where I ran over like, hell no. Like, this is what we're not doing today. Yeah. So I grabbed him like, yo, you need to stop. Like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You need, like, that is a woman. Yeah. You need to back the fuck up. I was the only person who like got in between. How many men were standing there? Quite a bit. Yeah. Not one man decided to, yo, brother, this is not what you, and I'm not saying go and jump this guy. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it's hard for men because, you also don't want to be in a position where you got to, what this guy is in that. You don't want to be in that. But there's ways to intervene. Any other man could have been like, yo, dog, this is not what you want to do. Something like that. The fact that so many men stood there with their bottom lip hanging was crazy to me. And me being a woman had to go in and put my hand on this guy like, yo, you need to relax. Like, what are we doing? Like, we shouldn't be, like, summer's coming. We all want to have a good time. Right. You know what I'm saying? We all want to support these great events. We shouldn't have to worry about that shit.
Yeah, you should. I agree.
So, what would you want?
Did he fix up?
He was removed from the party.
Okay, good.
He was removed from the party. Security came, you know what I'm saying? Because they saw it was commotion. And, like, yo, my home, I thought that she had hands. Like, I had to be like, yo, this is not even what you want. Like, you don't even want to do this. You know what I mean? Because, like, at the end of the day, if this man sleeps you, what are we going to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you're mad and you want to hit. Like, she was swinging. Yeah. And rightfully so, because he put his hands on you first. And the crazy part about it was, from my point of view, it wasn't even like nothing could have even warranted that reaction at all. Because what happened was, her and I were by the DJs, right? Because our homies were DJing. So we were standing right in front of the DJs, right beside the bar. So, the lights winding down, whatever. She's like, yo, I'm going to grab our jackets. Because our jackets were in the other booth. And that booth was getting packed. So we had moved over. I said, okay, cool. I'll stay here, watch our purses, whatever. She goes to grab our jackets. So my back is to her because I'm facing the bar talking to the bartender. Maybe 30 seconds later, a guy taps my shoulder and he goes, yo, is it that your friend wearing whatever? And I was like, yeah, why? He's like, yo, watch her. I think she's in trouble. And I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? And he was like, I saw her arguing with a man. So I turn around, I'm looking at her, and she's fine. She's grabbing our jackets, whatever. She doesn't look any type of way from what I can see. But then all of a sudden, I see her walk past the guy, and she just gets pushed. So from what she told me, she went to grab our jackets. Yeah. And homeboy was standing in front of where our jackets were, and she asked him to move. He wouldn't move. So I guess she went around him why would you not move? She's like, yo, like, can I get past you? And he's trying to be like, oh, go around type shit. Like, don't flex. Like, yeah. I hate men like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how hard to take 2 steps. I hate people like that. Even if it's a woman, like, what do you mean? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess obviously she caught an attitude, and then he decided to push her when she like came back around. Mm-hmm. But like, that's whack. Like, I don't think we don't need any of that.
No, not at all.
And if you're a man witnessing that stuff, like, there's ways to go about it. I understand there's a hesitancy because you don't want to now have to throw hands with this guy in case he wilds out on you. But there's ways.
De-escalation tactics.
Thank you. Exactly that. And I was very disappointed to see that there was zero de-escalation tactics from the men that were standing there.
Like, there's a lot of people staring and not saying anything?
100%. It was like me, maybe one other girl, and then security. Who were on this guy. No, like, and by the time security got there, it was already, like, madness. Yeah. Damn. So it's, like, disappointing once again. But.
Yeah.
No, I think people need to fix up and, like.
Toronto is, I'm not even just Toronto because we live here, but I hate seeing that. Mm-hmm. Like, it's genuinely crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen some shit like that, but
same. I was shocked.
Yeah, even that.
That sounds like very like something happened, and then she went and got something, and then on her way back, he pushed her because of the thing that happened a while.
I'm assuming, or maybe maybe she. I don't know. She gave him a look, but whatever. End of the day, if she gave you a look, whatever. What are you like? You're a man. Like what? Like to put your hands on someone like a woman first, like for what? I understand maybe if she like pushed you, you know what I'm saying, and you try to push her out. That's what I can say I saw. There was none of that. You 100% went full force with it right off the bat.
Well, like premeditated something almost. Like,
yeah.
Like planned, like, hey, when she comes back.
And you know what I also hate?
Which is kind of crazy.
The men who were like, man, if I saw it, I would have. Shut up. Shut up.
Wait.
Shut up.
In the moment, like right after
obviously
the party.
we're
So there was
talking.
a lot of that after?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Like a wise man once said, if was a fifth, everybody would be drunk.
Like, and it's like, bro, like, get out of here. Like, I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't give me that. Okay, so go find him then. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, no, nah, it's crazy because I was there. I would have, you know.
If I got that pass,
man.
I would have dunked that shit.
Like,
That's so lie. Because you were across the room, like behind the bar, looking and seeing what was going on.
So what would you guys do?
Yeah, that's a good question.
The two brothers here. What would you?
It depends. Am I like right there?
Yeah, you're in the booth. Yeah. So yeah, you're in the booth where she gets.
I'll
put.
say at the least, whoa,
Yeah.
can at least try to de-escalate something.
Chill.
Or like standing between them, I feel like is a good quiet way
Oh.
to de-escculate something. Like create a
stand in
barrier or like
between.
stand in between them. I don't need
Maybe
to
like
argue
a-
with him to do that, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Maybe like a stiff arm, remove shorty from the
Or
area.
try and like neutralize and like, I don't know, bring up something funny that just happened. Or maybe the song that's playing we all like
that
or
would not
something.
work. I promise you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not
I'm sure the
that-
energy at that point was like,
Yeah.
yeah, but like,
I'm telling you,
there are tactics, is what I'm
enough
saying.
people going whoa can stop a situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least 3 or 4 whoas and maybe one stiff arm to
But
the
my
chest
thing is,
enough.
the whoas aren't really doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Because the
once
whoas are it's the call to action.
Because I also think of that
But who's gonna act?
if I'm by myself or like not with somebody.
I was the only one who stepped in to actually act.
But that's what I'm saying.
So
The
basically, do the same
whoas.
thing you did. Any man should have just done
Yeah.
the same thing you did.
Yeah.
Ideally, that would have been because I mean, what happens if he like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only like so big. Like, yes, I'm a pretty strong woman. Like, I'm a larger than average.
Go rugby.
But if he were to push me, now 2 women down. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think there is a way to tell someone to chill out respectfully.
100%.
You can.
Yeah.
Now after that, now if I do what I can to try to tell him to chill out respectfully, and he starts wilding, now things are gonna.
So
have
what
to
is it?
change. Oh, brother.
I want no smoke.
Security. I'm not about to
getting
be.
it in over there.
I'm not about. Me personally, I'm not about to be in Lavelle in my shacket, in my cream shacket, fighting outside of a pool. That's not happening with me. But
There is a fine line between escalate and de-escalate.
Yeah.
You know you gotta.
I would perpetuate the issue by trying to make him chill out. Like telling someone who's already upset to calm down can be, you know.
But my approach
what
was,
I'm
dog,
saying.
like, you don't want to do this. That's my approach. Like, yo, 1, you don't want to do this. 2, that's a woman. 3, if anything goes on tonight, I tell him, yo, you're going to jail tonight. If you really want to do this, you're going to get locked. You're going to go to jail tonight.
Okay, you didn't say I'm going to jail. You
No,
said-
but I'm looking at him like, listen, at the end of the day, if you really want to
Yeah.
like charge this girl,
Yeah.
I promise you, you're going to jail tonight.
That's a good way to frame it. Yeah.
And I said that's it. Those were my 3 points.
Yeah.
and what did he say?
I don't know. Yeah,
Zoe, it sounds like you were
did he
pretty
have-
effective.
Was he remorseful? Like
I have
what?
no idea. I mean, I said what I said. I had my hand against his chest, and I was trying to push him back.
Yeah,
and then
damn.
by then,
How
security.
did he react to that? Like, is he like slapping your hand? Like, what is he?
I don't really, honestly, I don't really remember. I don't really remember. I feel like he was kind of like moving and shucking because she was also charging from behind me because I'm facing him. So she's behind me whiling, and I'm trying to like, you know, move it. So I feel like he was kind of like shucking, and I was trying to like, you know, keep up with him. Like, yo, stop. You know, but.
Well, just know if we were there,
It would have been a
I
different
would not have
story.
allowed that to happen. I'll tell you that much.
If the three of us were there,
Oh, they're lucky we weren't there.
there would have been hands and feet put on somebody. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, just so dumb. Anyway, my point is, you know, yo, listen, Toronto's a great city in the summertime, eh? We don't need none of that.
Yeah, let's
and
not
I
spoil
hate
it.
those guys who loved. It was a good night, man.
Yeah.
The music was going. The girls were looking beautiful. The other men were still. I mean, outside of that, you know, it was still getting respect. Like there was no. From what I saw, I don't know anything. But from my point of view, everything was good.
yeah.
Maybe that's the
You know?
reason that guys didn't want to step in.
Why?
yo, I'm wearing this Amiri and I can't mess it up because I have to return it tomorrow.
Oh God!
Can't take a knee and wear it all way.
Yeah.
What if I get pushed into the pool and buy $5,000 Dior jacket and now I can't wear it anymore?
Nah, it sucks that nobody stepped in,
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
biggest deal is nobody started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if nobody starts it, then nobody has to step in.
Exactly.
Facts.
And that's what I'm trying to get at. Thank you for so we can wrap this up. But yeah, no, just don't start shit. Don't start none. There won't be none.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to. Nothing has to start. We're all here for the same reason.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, let's just all have a good time. We don't need no more Toronto men ain't shit tweets.
Yeah.
Don't give us no more. Like, don't give
them
us
more
no
ammo,
reason
guys.
to do it.
I haven't seen one in a few weeks. Let's keep it
I
up.
might have jinxed it. Anyways, next on the docket. I mean, we can.
Loaded docket.
We have a loaded
Where you
docket
want to go,
today.
fam?
I mean, the most recent was the Baltimore ship.
Yeah, let's do that.
That we can, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw that. I woke up and that was the first thing I saw.
Yeah, me too.
It was on the news. And to
New
me,
fear unlocked.
it's not even really new fear unlocked because I've always had a fear of bridges. It's like new fear, like, I don't even know where to put it.
Like that
now
is
it's
the
even more
definition of a freak accident.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
and the thing is, like, I've never seen anything. And like I said, these are things we do every day, right? People, they said like millions of cars cross that bridge every
That's someone's commute every day. Yeah.
every single day, right? And like you just don't. We get so used to, which I call it running on autopilot, right? We get so used to taking the same way home, this and that, crossing bridges, blah blah blah. We don't think like, yo, what happens if just God forbid, and you don't ever want to think that, but shit like that's scary.
Yeah.
I think about that stuff sometimes.
Sometimes I try not to, but yeah, sometimes I do.
Because you never know. Even like the thing that happened in Miami with the condo. We could literally be here right now and this building could just collapse.
What happened with
and
the
it's
condos
over.
in Miami?
A condo, like a apartment building in Miami literally just collapsed.
What?
Did they play Finito? Was it? No. Oh, my bad.
People died.
I was gonna say, Mucho people probably lost their lives. Jesus.
My fault.
Yes.
But yes, we literally could be in this building right now and the building could just collapse and it's over. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
So that's one of those where it's like you could have been driving and there's nothing.
There's nothing. Like, it's literally like they called it a mass casualty event and definitely a freak accident. Honestly,
how many people passed? Do we know?
I think they just, from the amount of people that were from what I heard last, there were still 7 because there were construction workers on the bridge. There were still 7 or 8 like unaccounted for.
Wow, that's
and also think about it. That bridge is over water. It's over a river, right?
Yeah.
So crash, guys. I don't think it's like
They
this
said
is
6,
crazy.
man.
Crashing, like, and the thing is, when you see the ship hit the bridge just falls like
It drops so
it
fast.
It looks like I Am Legend. Like
yo,
it's very
like it looks like CGI.
Yeah.
looks like a movie, like a dystopian
Like
movie
it's
where they
not
blow
even
up
like
buildings
it like
and shit.
like came down. The whole thing just dropped. It's like. What's that? A water slide where like you stand and then the ground just goes and you go down. That's what it would have been like.
Right,
like you just could like there's no trying to grab something, it's done.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then it's 1:30 in the morning or 1 a.m. in the morning. So it's pitch black outside. The ground goes from underneath you and now you're in freezing cold water.
Yeah.
Are you, what?
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
Yeah. I guess you just freeze to death. That's terrible.
That's one of those things. bro.
Apparently,
That's
there
life.
was a guy that they pulled out that was working and just like dried his shit off. Didn't get in no ambulance or go to the hospital and just went home.
No.
I
That
read
sounds
that.
very American to me.
Oh, right.
Also
'cause of the healthcare.
sensationalized. Who knows? That's a tweet that I read. Like,
Yeah.
it's a headline that I read. So
It
but-
depends. If you were like close enough to the like that you could get out.
But it also makes me wonder though that like all that happened and you just like went home. Like,
But I get it though, because what am I really gonna? But what am I really gonna do?
you know,
I don't know.
what's
You
going
said,
on
you
here?
said it's a
Like,
worker?
What am I really
yeah.
gonna do though?
What does
like,
he
if
know
I'm-
that? I don't know.
No, but if
You might
I'm
not have papers.
Also,
Well, that's
no, but
crazier.
also if I'm there and I'm in this tragedy, but I'm not like severely injured, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
I'm going home to my family.
I don't know. I feel like the police and like everything would have like I don't know. You'd like.
Are you? Is there a conspiracy you're getting at? I'm trying. Like, what do you think's happening?
I don't know. Like, it happened this morning, so I don't have enough information. I don't even know if what I'm saying is true. I am
not on the conspiracy level yet. I mean, not yet. I don't think I'm on the conspiracy level with this. I did see some wild stuff though at all. Everything's a conspiracy theorist now.
That there is logos on the boat. That certain hate groups and everything, and it was like I don't think that, but I'm just kind of like I think that's the strangest thing I heard, that there was a dude that got out of the water and was like, oh, what a day, and went home.
RIP to all those lives lost.
Yeah. So I mean, they called it a mass casualty event, but so confirmed lives were lost. I don't know.
I'm just assuming.
If you can't find 6, then probably.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like. I don't know, man. Sometimes you gotta let go and let God, but that's wild.
That is scary.
Like because
6 workers.
6 workers are confirmed deceased or
presumed dead.
Oh, jeez.
So was nobody driving on the bridge at the time?
No, there were cars. There were cars, but it's 1:30. So I think they said maybe like 8 or 9 cars went down.
So they all died, or sorry, they probably passed too. If they're driving on the bridge.
I mean, depends. 7 cars.
7 cars unaccounted for.
The 7 cars that were on the bridge when it collapsed.
So what happened to them?
Nothing reported on that, but they're presuming it's like 6 workers that were happening on the boat are the ones that are presumed dead.
Oh, got you.
On the boat or on the bridge?
On the boat.
On the boat. Cause the boat like
it ran out of power or something.
Oh, is that what happened?
Because you can see all the lights just shut off before it hits the bridge.
Oh shoot!
I think that's another one of those.
They said they couldn't deploy the anchors.
If I would have.
Oh, they called off the search. 27. Yo, once they call off a search, that's OD. Because it says Baltimore Key Bridge collapse update. Search for 6 missing men called off. That's wild.
Like what your source saying, I think doing this with tragedies is like the worst thing ever. Because there's people like when 9/11 happened that were supposed to be on the planes that were kind of like, those terrorists tried that when I was on the plane. Like, it's got to.
People said that.
Yeah, that's kind of Seth MacFarlane's whole like life.
Why?
Because he was supposed to be on one of the planes.
Oh, right.
He's just kind of his whole thing, like, oh, what if I was on the plane? And you make so many 9/11 jokes in Family Guy, like
that is insane.
And I don't know. And Mark Wahlberg was also supposed to be on one of the planes in 9/11, and he says, like, oh, me and my buddies were on there, that those terrorists wouldn't have gotten away with it.
Isn't it crazy that you could make 9/11 jokes now?
Not to Americans.
I don't think you can make them at all.
What? You can't make 9/11 jokes
not
now?
To Americans.
No,
not
I don't think it's in very poor taste.
Some people do.
Nah, you can
make people do it, but I think it's not. I think it's in poor taste.
Not New York.
True.
Yeah, and I think in New York you can't either. You can't really get. I mean, that was we were still young when it happened, but that was like a terrible day.
It depends. It depends on the people, because I can't remember whose roast it was or if it was his roast, because
it was Justin Bieber's.
The Pete Davidson thing?
Yes.
Because one of his, I think it was one of his
father,
parents,
right?
His dad
died
was a firefighter,
in 9/11, and they were like just joke after joke after
about
joke.
his dad.
Yeah, there was a dude that was like, I wish my dad was like. There was some crazy jokes.
They were firing on
and he's
him.
laughing. Pete's laughing about it and stuff. So
good sport.
And obviously the scale.
You have to be. At that point.
And the scale of tragedy obviously is like nowhere comparable and stuff. But I do think like when it's like a scary architectural failure, freak accident type thing, it's like, like 9/11, like buildings falling, like bridges falling, like architecture, like it's really scary. So yeah, RIP to the people that were lost and everything, because that's. Man. Could imagine the trauma and everything too. So
that is scary.
It's very sad, yeah.
Like it's a definition of like wrong place, wrong time. Like literally.
Yep.
Cause like what can you? I mean, especially if you're a construction worker, like how would you? You know what I'm saying? Like if you work on that bridge every night, but like tonight or last night was the night where the bridge literally collapses.
I seen a post where someone was like on the other side of it and was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get home. Like they needed to, like they needed to get home from work and stuff.
Yeah, because if you live on the other side of the bridge, what do you do now? There's no bridge.
Oh shoot!
Mm-hmm. They gotta go like super round. I heard it's like 2 hour like.
Ooh, 2 hour detour.
I heard something like that. Yeah. It's like, when you go to Hamilton and there's like that funky ass bridge.
Yeah. I hate that bridge.
Imagine that shit just collapse. How do you get to Hamilton now?
You have to take back road.
Yeah,
to
you gotta go.
It would take an extra. Like,
it takes some time.
Yeah, it'll take a long time.
Yeah. Damn.
Ugh.
Anyways, let's get to something more light.
I mean, we don't really have,
It's a rough docket, man.
we don't really have much light on the episode. I mean, I blame Mucho for the.
Why is it Mucho's fault that the bridge collapsed?
No, not the bridge. for the Tyla discourse.
Oh, that's where you were gonna go. Okay.
We can talk about Tyla in different ways today. I mean, Tyla just dropped a good album. I don't know if you guys listened to it.
I didn't catch it yet.
Okay, I like the Tyla album. I think you liked it or didn't like it or. Oh,
There's a song with like a Gunna or something on there, isn't it?
Is there?
The Gunna and Skilly.
Oh
Gunna
yeah,
and Skilly
it's the Gunna and
I
Skilly.
remember hearing
Yeah,
about that. I was like, oh, I wonder what that.
yeah, it's a good song. Did you listen to the album?
No,
We didn't even talk about Gunna and Offset song.
I
Gunna
didn't
and
know there
Offset
was a
have a
Gunna and
song?
Offset
Proud of
song.
Them? You haven't heard Proud of Them?
I don't think
It's
I
been
have.
a big thing where
Proud of
everyone's like,
Them.
yo, so is it like, what's going on now?
He's the first rap co-sign to Gunna.
Really?
The song slaps too, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
feel
don't
like
know
that
if
would've
there's a
been big.
video. I think
There's a video.
There
It's
is
like
a video.
black and white. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a video and everything. You never heard Proud of Them? It's a good
I mean,
song.
I just heard Fisher for the first time at the function this weekend, and it made
Fisher?
Yeah, the one
sure.
that for sure.
don't know.
Sorry,
I'm
see,
washed.
it's the one.
See, like
I'm
this is the problem. Like, this is the problem,
washed.
and I've been campaigning for this. Like, we are just, as a people, we're just so behind. Like, we should not be so behind. How is someone as cultured as yourself, who goes out as much as yourself, who is in tune with the community and with culture and with music as yourself, and you don't know for sure?
Maybe if I heard it right now, then I'd probably start dancing.
The one that I've been posting.
for sure.
How you ain't mad at you, I ain't mad at you. The dance.
Do the dance, and they all do the dance.
Hey man, put that beat.
Did you
on.
make the reference? Yeah, I really haven't.
I made
you
a
never heard it either?
No, he told me about it last week, and I
Right.
hadn't heard about it until.
Oh, okay. I heard it in the
week.
function for the first time
I
this
made a
past
whole
week.
video.
Oh, and then you're like, this is why they're playing your song.
Yeah, yeah,
I made
yeah.
a whole video about it. I made a video last weekend at the Nike thing where I'm like, the DJ played for sure, and no one knew
No
the
one
song.
knew the dance.
Like, we're just so
It just
behind.
Yeah, but that means you're ahead. So
Am I ahead or is everyone behind? Because the song is a big song.
It's gonna be huge.
Where
during
is
the
it
summer
big?
then.
Where is
Mainly
it
in
big?
New York.
Okay.
But we're so adjacent to
very
New York.
regional.
Wait, is
You
it the
It
one
can
by
be.
Cash Cobain?
Yeah.
It's the one by Cash Cobain. Oh, I know that song. Yeah, I know that song. Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're so connected to New York. How do we?
Yeah.
No, my bad. I'm still cultured. I'm not washed yet.
What? Yeah. I mean, you're right. I didn't know Gunna and Offset had a song though. I'm gonna have to.
It's big. The first rap co-sign.
hard.
Future posted him, then deleted him.
Oh,
Future
I did
posted
hear
Gunna,
about
then
this. No, I did hear about this. Yeah.
There's
Posted
so
the song.
much
Yeah.
posted the song and then deleted it.
Yeah.
There's so much rap discourse to talk about. Okay, let's get through with Tyler first.
Okay, let's talk about
And
it.
then we'll get rap discourse. Tyler, rap discourse, Diddy. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is gonna be three
Tyler,
big.
God.
Tyler.
Tyler, the 16-year-old.
It's like, good notes about Tyler right now. She's dropping. She has to really listen. Tyler's hot right now. Okay.
Yeah, she is.
She you know
I can't
she
say
had
that though. Yeah.
She
Apparently,
had
that's a crime.
she had water. I'm trying. Let me be.
You go.
Thank you. Let me land the plane before we. I was gonna say blow it up. We just had 9/11. Anyways, let me land the plane. So, because I know this is about to go up in flames. This topic.
Yeah.
Tyler. Sorry. I didn't even notice that. Sorry. That one I didn't
No, you
notice.
got it, you got it,
Sorry.
you got it.
That one I promise you. I didn't.
Just say it straight.
Tyler's had a really good year, right? She won a Grammy. She had one of the best songs of the summer.
She's blowing up.
Stop. She one of the best songs.
Yeah.
She won a Grammy. She has a new deal with Gap. She Truth or Dare is a great song.
Yeah, good follow-up,
Flow
yeah.
98.7 won't let that song go. We had Marlon on last week.
Marlon.
That song. Every time I turn that, the Truth or Dare, like that song is their song. So, anyways, great. I personally think Truth or Dare is better than Water.
Ooh.
No shade. Still hurt. Great songs. I like Truth or Dare better than Water. But regardless, Water was the bigger song, though, obviously.
For sure.
So whatever. Tyler's had a great year, blah, blah. She's at the top of our topic list. She just had
Great
a
performer.
very good performer. Great dancer. She's had
Africans.
yes,
Good performers.
They are. She had recently was on a stream with Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
I guess they're friends.
Right.
And-
Nothing more.
I guess they're friends.
According to her.
Yeah, because and like I said, it's all to me. Anything Kai does, I'm taking it seriously. No offense, he's a content creator.
It's clearly
Yeah, he's a content creator.
yeah.
Everything he does is obviously for interaction, engagement, streams. That is
Doesn't
what
that melt your brain though?
to
no,
me.
but not while you're performing. Like he's
You don't
on
think so?
But he's on stream though. Like, if you're on stream,
He's on stream all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But
His life.
I think you can turn it.
That's kind of messed up.
But I get it though, because I
To me,
think
I
you
agree.
can turn it on and off.
I hope he
I
can.
think so.
Yeah, I hope
But
he can.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think it's crazy if you're on stream. Like, well, I mean, that's how he makes his bread and
4
butter.
or 5 hour streams still.
But
4 or
it is-
5. Tuh.
Isn't it like 24 hours sometimes?
Kai's streams average 7 hours. 7, 8
A
hours.
day?
7, 8 hours.
You spend a work
That's
day
your
on
whole
camera.
day. Yeah.
But think about it. What's the difference between that and you spending 8 hours at work?
You're on camera.
I'm not
What's
on.
the difference?
I'm not on for 8 hours at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are if you work at Disneyland.
Fair enough.
And is he getting off camera then chilling? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's the difference between you working, you're wearing the Mickey Mouse suit at Disneyland for 8 hours and Kai on stream in his room?
Because I feel like they're two different mindsets. Like you being on stream and having to like constantly do things that people are going to be engaged with and interact with. That is way different than me in a Mickey Mouse suit. That's very different.
But your job is to entertain it as the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
Little kids
but,
run up to
But
you.
at
they
least
wanna,
at least you're knowingly a character.
Hey, you're not Mickey Mouse for 8 hours.
Quasi.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're not.
if you're Mickey Mouse,
They have shit like they break it up.
yeah, if you're Mickey Mouse for the day, you're Mickey Mouse.
No, but they'll have like 3 Mickey Mouses for the day. Like I knew people who used to do like the big. I don't know how. Actually, I really don't know how. But from people I knew who used to do those big costumes, it'd be like, okay, me, Clyde, and Mucho are all gonna be, Snoopy for the day. I do 2 hours, then you do 2 hours, you do 2 hours, and we have break. It's rotating. Like Clyde's not in a Mickey Mouse suit for 12 hours. Like, yeah. But
Being on stream for 12 hours a day is definitely not something that is regular or normal.
I think they're gonna get CTE after.
no,
You think streaming will give you
Yeah,
CTE?
I think
streaming does not CTE.
I think so. Yeah,
No,
because you got to do the long-term studies. We didn't do it yet, so we'll see. We'll see in 20 years.
I need an Antonio Brown Kai Sanaa stream.
Oh no. But I do think that it might. Yeah, you're like the way you think might get a little.
Yeah, but eventually it slows down though.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that forever.
He's gonna retire one day.
Or even not even retire. It's like, well, yeah, of course. Like the older you get, you're not doing the same stuff all the time. But like, if you're in the beginning and you're hungry and you're streaming for 12 hours every day, eventually it goes to 10. Then it goes to 8.
Well, remember when people
goes
used to
to
do the
6.
daily vlogs, and then
Yeah.
everybody's like, "I'm retiring for the daily vlogs," and then it comes out, everybody burnt the fuck out.
Yeah.
Everybody like their life fucking sucked. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The same stories we're gonna hear about that. from these
Because
constant
Kai
streamers.
is the guy for that. Like how Casey Neistat was the guy for
Yes,
that.
yes.
Casey Neistat posted a vlog for 800 days straight.
Every
Every
day.
day.
Yeah.
800 days. I couldn't imagine posting a full, and it's not even like some bullshit video. These are like cinematic videos for 800 days straight.
And Kai's like the biggest one too. There's a lot of kids trying to be like Kai. So there's a lot of kids out there doing 6, 7, 8 hour streams with like 15 people.
And it's like,
shit.
you're not him. Like you gotta.
Those kids are gonna crash out.
You
They're
gotta
gonna be the
s-
CTE.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be the CTE.
But you wouldn't crash out if you actually loved to do it. I thought about this recently too. I completely understand why people hate influencers. Like I completely
I've
get
been
it.
saying it.
I completely get it because I think there's a big difference between influencers and like entertainers and content creators. I think influencers, this whole influx of influencers is like people that see social media as a tool to get rich with minimum effort.
Right.
You don't enjoy creating content. You don't enjoy being entertaining. This is just your tool to make money.
That's how I feel about anyone who makes a podcast. It's
So
like,
that's
you don't really
why-
like podding and have things to say. This is a tool. This is a
Are you taking
pointed-
shots at our show?
No, I'm saying other people who like. I'm saying people who already have an audience adjacent to podcasting, and then go like, they're a musician or something.
I see.
And then they
Okay.
like dip their toe into that. It's like you don't really love this though. Like it's kind of bizarre.
So that's why people turn on you when, say, you're an influencer and you have 5 million followers, and all you do is like show all the cool stuff you have. People are gonna turn against you because they're like, "What do you even do? Like, what is your bag? Why are you famous?" And now it's starting. I think at the beginning when people started becoming influencers, people were just like enamored with the fact that you can do this and make money, so people kind of rated you for that. Now I think the tide is turning to where people are like, okay, we don't like you anymore because you are making all this money for no reason, and I have to go to work for 20 hours a day, and you do nothing.
You need
It's
to be
different.
in the Mickey suit too.
Yeah, it's different if you have like a talent or a skill or something. Like, people weren't mad that Michael Jackson was almost a billionaire because he's Michael Jackson. Like, he gave. Like, he had talent. He was giving entertainment. He was giving the world things. I think if you give the world things, people aren't mad at you. It's the
Your
people that are
wealth is
always
justified.
taking. It's the people that just take. They want the followers. They
So you
want
think
the money.
influencers just take?
A lot of them, yeah. Because I think there's a difference between influencers
Yeah,
and
they're not creating.
creators.
They're not making. They're not
I
offering.
thought it was getting like a little semantic-y.
Not
it's
really.
not.
No, he's making a
Because if
valid
you,
point.
because say you're a pretty person, I'm not even gonna say woman. Say you're just a pretty person, and you built your following off of being pretty.
Conventionally attractive, okay.
What? Technically, I could see people turning on you because what are you giving to society?
50.
It's like it's different.
Content.
But what is your content? Your face?
Yeah.
Your picture? That's still you
Pretty-
taking.
pretty as hell.
You're putting yourself out there for people to compliment you. You're not giving anyone anything. You're not giving entertainment. You're not funny. You're not
okay. I
interesting.
kinda
You're
see your
not, you know,
argument.
like sometimes like people watch a lot of creators to distract themselves from the hardships that they have in their own life. So if I'm broke and I'm watching you flex your 10 richer millies and talk about how rich
So
you
IG
are,
baddies are just influencers, not content creators.
yeah. Well, some of them, if you're not a creator, like
Okay. But the IG baddies who just like, there's just them, like beach
Yeah.
pics, blah, 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 not really any
and
like.
I feel like that's why, and we're going off on a tangent. We could get back to Tyla, but I feel like that's why, especially now when like apps might shut down and stuff, why people are shook, and why people sometimes take bags that they shouldn't take and whatever. Because I think certain people know that I
hitting a
caught
lick.
I caught lightning in a bottle
You're
right
hitting a
here,
lick.
and if this goes away, I can't do it again because I don't have the minerals to do it again.
Yeah.
People that know that they can do it again, if this shuts down, okay, I'm just gonna go over here. So
So are you
count
nervous?
your days.
Are you nervous that that TikTok is shutting down?
You're saying your songs will be lit anyway.
Nah, I'm not nervous. It would suck.
Yeah.
It would suck, but it's like
That's what
Vine.
I-
Vine. If you were booming on Vine
Yeah.
and Vine shut down, what are you gonna do? You have to go. You have to pivot.
Do you have that resentment as a creator that like makes creations and has something to offer, and then there's people who don't really and are still able to kind of get that? Like, does it piss you off? Does it feel like your toes are being stepped on?
Nah, I think you're kind of bitter. I feel like it's kind of hating.
Yeah.
Cause I see both sides. Like, I'm not mad at anyone getting their bag. Like, if you can hit a lick, hit the lick.
Yeah.
That's not taken away from me. So, and usually like the lightning in a bottle moments are very short. Like, there's not really like, you could think of
All will be revealed.
even the most like famous internet people from 10 years ago. A majority of them aren't lit anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is
Shout
what
out
it
to
is. But
King
Tyla,
Bench. Oh, yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
went on Kaisada stream.
Yeah, Tyler went on.
what'd they say about her being a kid? What happened?
Oh God. Okay, so Mucho. First of all, there was a tweet, right, where someone said, I don't know exactly what the tweet was.
It was
but
it was not one tweet. It was just a common thread about a lot of people saying like, "Ew, how dare you find her attractive?"
right, because she looks so young, and if you're a man who's like say 30, maybe 35 plus, and you are like thirsting over her, find her attractive, then you are like.
Well, that wasn't even said specifically. It was just a bunch of people.
That was said. That was definitely
No,
said.
my bad. Maybe that was said. But what I was seeing was just a bunch of like, "Ew, you're sick if you think she's attractive," or just implying that in general.
That's what it was initially.
Okay.
Then it turned into, if you're a man who's like 30, 35 plus or whatever, and you're thirsting over her, you find her attractive, that's a problem because she looks like a teenager. Right? I made a comment. So to me, there's so many nuances to this argument because so I will firstly say, I don't think Tyla looks like a teenager. I said, I don't think she looks like a teenager. Like, do I think she looks like, okay, she's 22. Do I think she looks 20, 21? Sure. Maybe 19. People are thinking she looks 15, 16. No.
She looks like a university student.
I don't see it. Do I think, regardless though, do I think that men who are in that like 30, 35 plus who are like thirsting over. It's still weird regardless, because even like at 35 plus with her being 22, yes, she's still, yes, an adult, but like it is kind of weird.
Tell that to Drea.
Yeah, well, that's still an issue. I'm not like that. The reversal ban doesn't work here because that's still a problem.
I'm just saying. I'm just adding on to what you're saying. I'm not refuting what you're saying. I'm adding on to what you're saying.
Okay, but so you're trying to flip it. It's like, oh, well, no, it's still an issue on both sides.
It is.
Okay. I just want to make sure that's clear. So, regardless of that, yes, it's still weird for men who are, 35 or 30 plus, like, oh yeah, Tyla's so damn fine. But yes, because like she's also she's in her young 20s. Like, what are you big? Even with like, if Drake were to date Tyla, no one would really say it, but it's weird.
Yeah,
it would be weird.
That would be mine.
And Drake is what, 37-ish?
He's 36, I think.
Yeah. So if he were to
Did you
date
see
Tyla,
what Tyla said?
why are we getting off?
Do it though.
Oh my God.
Do you know what I'm gonna
I
say?
think so. Yeah.
He's 37.
Okay.
Did you see when Tyla said something along the lines of, and don't quote me, someone asked her about her, like, this was when Water just popped, and they asked her like, yo, who do you want to follow you, or who do you think like is gonna follow you? And she said something along the lines of like, Drake, like, I know Drake's coming.
Oh, that's
And then he followed her, and everyone like linked it, and they were like right on time.
Yeah, everybody was like, leave her alone, not her. You've had all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was so funny.
Protect Tyla from Drake. I
Yeah.
remember.
That was so funny, bro.
That's a different conversation. But regardless, my point
She
is
called the play.
She did.
that's not. But I mean, he did it with
I
Ice
think
Spice.
she
He
would
does
meant
it.
it more like as like a artistry kind of thing. Like she likes.
Eh,
I don't know. Actually, let me not try. I'm not gonna. I don't know what she meant by.
You think the collab's coming anytime soon?
no, absolutely not. Anyways, point is, so there's been all this
He's got bigger
discourse.
fish to fry, but
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
There's all this discourse about Tyla's age and how she looks, and it's because she looks so young that older men who find her attractive, are peddling in hot water, and it's linked in like, liking young girls and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I know that there's an issue with men liking young girls. Like I said, if you are in your 30s plus and you are foaming over Tyla, that is weird to begin with, right? She's not your age mate. Like, I'm not hanging out. Me as a woman who's 20. What? Can you guys stop?
No, keep going.
Me as a woman who's 27 would not hang out with Tyla and her friends. I'm not.
You wouldn't?
No.
You wouldn't pour the water on your back with Tyla?
If it's I won't lie, because she's Tyla, and that's how she started. If she saw me probably like, girl, come pour the water, I would do it.
Yeah.
Was that an accent? Did she just do
that's
a
what I thought you were
solid
gonna
African?
do.
Anyways, I would do it because it's Tyla. That's her thing. But if Tyla was a girl from
Around
The Bronx.
yeah, if not even, she was a girl from Guelph University, and she's doing it, I'm not doing it too.
Beside her?
Like,
Because,
at
that point, you kind of
you're
look
just
like...
this little girl. Like,
At that point, you look
not
like...
little girl, but you're this 22-year-old. Like, we're not, like, I'm not.
Yeah, at that
Not little
point,
girl.
you kind of look like you look like Cash Doll, like standing beside her.
What does that mean?
Like you're older.
What?
I'm getting water.
What's wrong with Cash Doll?
No, nothing. She's just older.
I mean, I love Cash
Like,
Doll. I
she's
think Cash
grown.
Doll's fine as hell.
Like I'm saying, compared to Tyla, it's
Okay,
like
yeah.
Cash Doll compared to you.
You think Cash Doll's looks older than me?
No, like she's
Age
saying,
range.
Oh.
If Cash Doll was partying with you and did it to you, it would be like.
Oh, it'd be weird. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Me and Cash Doll are not age mates.
No. That's what he's saying.
Don't laugh
No,
at
I need
whatever
the
I
difference
said.
between all of them.
Okay, but regardless.
that out.
Anyways,
The Cash Doll to Zoie to Tyla.
Yes. I gotta keep going.
regardless, I personally think, and I think this is a bigger issue. Like I said, there's so many nuances to this conversation because everyone's like, oh, she looks young. She's like, some people like, she looks like she's 17, 16,
It
blah,
is.
blah.
You can't find Cash Doll's age.
So, Cash Doll's been hiding her age for years. Tyler?
Cash Doll.
No, Cash Doll.
Cash Doll's not.
32.
He says right here.
When you
Brother.
Google it, it
Brother.
says that.
Nah,
You don't
it's
think she's
not-
32?
we can't even
you think
really
she's older
do
than
this.
32?
Cash Doll is not 32.
You think she's older than 32?
It's okay if it says that. She's not 30.
Cash Doll is not 32, bro.
Okay, anyways.
I would really like
So
to know if you.
my
guys
argument is, to me, Tyla looks like I said, in that age bracket, whether it's 20, you want to argue semantics, 20, 21, 22, she looks like she's in her very early 20s.
Yeah.
I never looked at Tyla once and thought, yeah, she's looks like a 16, 17-year-old artist. Not once.
Yeah.
because of how she comes off, you know, the way she dresses, blah, blah, blah. Like, she doesn't look, to me, I would never think teenager. Yeah. And I think it's weirder to me that people are looking at her and automatically thinking, oh yeah, she could be like 16, 17. Because to me, that is not what no 16, 17-year-old girl should look like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's also another, like I said, there's a lot of nuance in this conversation. There's a lot of issues with young girls now looking older than they should have. So when these 20-year-olds look their age, as you should look at 20, but these 16-year-olds are trying to keep up with the 20-year-olds. Right. Now we have this blurred, like, oh, well, she looks, no, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Because she's competing with the bust down BBL girls. Because
that's a different conversation outside of her. At first, I thought people thought she maybe looked young because of her body type. But people were arguing, it's not her body type, it's her face. Well, yes, her face, she's a baby face for sure. But I wouldn't say baby face to the point where she's still in high school. Like, I would never look at Tyla and be like, yeah, that's a high school student. Like,
she doesn't look underage.
But yeah, I would never, people are saying 16, 17. I'm like, no. Because I have little cousins, men or little, well, not little girls, but like I have little, oh my God, male and woman and men, boy and girl. What are they?
Pronouns kicking her ass.
Oh, you're saying, yeah, you have.
She sounds like, you know that one video.
The 9/11 jokes and was on her best behavior.
You know that video of Rihanna?
Yeah, where she's like, big up
the video of Rihanna.
What video of Rihanna?
That one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She didn't want to. She was like, big up the LGBT or whatever you want to call them.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't mean. I'm like, I don't want to like. I have little cousins, but they're not men and they're not women, but they're not
men.
girl. Yes,
they're young men, young men and young women.
And I would never be like, yeah, they look 16, 17, 18 to me. Like I would, if they brought Tyla, like it's never been a cross for me. And I don't know if it's because people now are not really around these teens. Like it's just, and there's too much euphoria going on. Like y'all, those are not like where you guys are calling them kids. Like those are not like we never looked like that at 15, 16, 17.
And she doesn't carry herself like a child either.
No,
like she doesn't move like she's underage.
Like, does she look young? Absolutely. But 20, 21, 22 is still young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it still looks 20, 21 can look crazy with a 35-year-old too.
100%.
So
and
like,
on top of that, you can like there is a age range that you can look like on either side of the spectrum. Like I still look young. I still get carded to this day. But when I was 22, some people would still think I'm in high school. Yeah. Or some people would think that I'm not. Like it depends who you talk to.
You're a young looking person. Yeah.
Right.
I'm just saying, if any of my friends said Tyla's bad, I wouldn't look at them crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, oh, you're a weirdo. I wouldn't
look at them crazy.
I think be like saying that.
I'm not saying you should date her, but I'm just saying, like, if you said, I'm not going to be
I feel like recognize her as say that's an attractive young woman. Okay, sure. If you're like, yeah, she's the baddest and and you're this and that, and I would do this and this. Now we're getting a little, okay, brother. Yeah. You know, because it's like, she, like you at 30 something, and you're like, yeah, yo, that new Tyla Joy. Like, it's like, all right, like that.
So what's the age range? So what's the cutoff?
Her age mates.
So what is her age?
No.
What is her age mate?
Episode title: Age mates.
Relax.
And this is the thing.
Yeah, draw the line, Chisor. Draw the line.
Because depending on the situation, people change. Like people change what is considered young and old depending on the situation.
I would say anyone who's 29 to her age or 29. I
just made it.
So under 30.
Something's wrong with you. Something is wrong with you.
So under 30.
I would say from. If you're say a young boy foaming over, it's just a little kid. If you're a young boy, say you're like 17, 18, and you're foaming over at 22, that's different. You know what I mean? Like young girls used to foam over Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? You used to foam over Beyonce or Rihanna. They're older than you. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'd get from like 17 to 29.
So once you hit 30,
I think the 30s is where it's like, okay, that's still a girl. Like she's still in her young 20s. She looks very much in her young 20s. You know, and like also like, what are you talking like? To me, like I said, to me as a woman, I'm not gonna be this girl's friend. She's 22. Yeah. Like 5 years doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot. Like me at 22 versus me now, it's a difference.
Yeah.
So what she wants to do is not what I want to do. I know that for a fact.
But there is a difference between like who, like if you would find her attractive and if you would date her. There's a difference between both.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, if you're a man, like I'm saying, even if you're 30 plus, you can say, yo, that's an attractive young woman.
Yeah.
You know, for sure. That doesn't like that's fine.
You can't
But
foam.
keep it
But
at
if
that,
you're-
old fella.
Yeah, keep it at that. You know that that new Tyla, that new Tyla girl. Oh yeah, you know she has good music. She's a pretty young girl. Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
She's a PYT.
Like you know, I'm sure like grandfathers say, oh yeah, okay, she's pretty.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
but if you're like I said, if you're you know talking about things you're gonna do to her, and you know you have her as your background on your phone, and that's
much.
weird.
Yeah.
So how come we didn't have this discourse when Ice Spice dropped?
So I agree with that, because I also think that when Ice Spice, when she dropped Munch, she was also 22.
Yeah, exactly.
I still think that she did look young when she dropped Munch.
Yeah.
And I think she also had a younger, and I don't want to sound disrespectful, but she had a more immature look about her.
Yeah, younger disposition.
Yeah. Like, you know, the way she was kind of moving,
I feel
like
like
her
it was like the video, like they're at a basketball
yeah, her
court and there's a bunch of
videos,
them.
like, yeah, she looked like, it was like, yeah, this is giving like
Like high school
New
lunch
York
break. Yeah.
teenager.
Yeah.
But you're right, there wasn't the discourse.
No.
And that's another argument that I had. I'm like, okay, but even, for example, Zendaya. I also brought up Zendaya. Zendaya, yes, now she looks a little bit more mature in the face, but Zendaya
Do
can
you think
definitely...
Tyla would have bodied Euphoria?
Shut up. Zendaya can still very much pull off a teenager.
Yeah, to this day.
She plays, what's her
Clearly.
name? Mary Jade and
Yeah.
Spider-Man, who's a teenager.
Spider-Man.
She plays Rue in Euphoria, who's a crackhead teenager.
Yeah.
She can still play a teenager.
Didn't have to add that for her. but-
Why? She's still a teenager. You know what I mean? So she still has that youthful look about her. 100%. You look at photos of the day, you're like, damn, like, yeah, she looks like she could be in her early 20s. She's like, I don't think her and I are age mates. I think she's 20s. I think she's like
That
27.
goddamn word.
We're like 27. She's 27. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
she's
around
27.
there.
She's
okay,
97.
yeah. So
Around there.
she's 97.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna be 28 this year. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. So my point is, I think we have this society has this and like I said, we're getting older, so it's okay to say someone looks younger and them just be their age bracket.
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
can look at a 20-year-old and say, yeah, she looks 20,
Yeah, I think people forget
Like-
how people looked when we were 22.
right?
In my last year of uni, if I saw Tyla walking around, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it's just I don't get it. Like if Tyler wanted to be my friend, I would be like, yo, how old are you? Like I would definitely question, because I know
And then you
you're
say-
not age mates.
If she said she was a first year, though, you would be like, whoa, really?
Nah. I wouldn't be like, well, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
'cause
too. I'd be
first
yeah,
year
you look
is
a
like
first
what?
year university student.
But this is another thing that I'm talking about. People people choose what's old and what's young.
Yeah, okay.
Because you're saying you think 22 is young. 21, 22's
Yeah, it's
fairly
definitely
young, right?
I wouldn't say fairly. It's young.
But when you take it to that scenario of university, and if I'm a senior in university and Tyla's a freshman, 18 just turned 19, and I want to date her, people are still going to call me weird, even though we're both young. People would still say that.
I
that's
wouldn't say
weird.
19 to 22 is young, or like a weird age bracket.
Like a freshman to senior in university, people would, you might not think so, but
You're gonna get
in
a
general,
couple-
people
you're
would
gonna
call
get
me
a couple
weird.
comments. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
But that's like when you're in grade 9 and you date a grade 12.
That's
Which is
insane, though.
crazy.
That's
That is
insane.
crazy.
That's
No, that's
that's
bad.
worse. That's worse. That's worse.
But I think it's a little different. I think it's different because
Uni's
just,
better. Uni's better. That's
I think
worse.
it's just.
Yeah.
I
18-year-old and
know-
a 14-year-old?
I'll explain.
Okay, 17 and
The
14.
difference
Some people
is,
fall- yeah.
the difference is when you're in university, you are legal. Even if your age is
Right.
different, you're still legal. In the high school, you could be 17, you could have turned 18, and shorty's it's like 13 or 14.
Nah, okay, that's a little
I was
crazy.
13 in grade 9. My
Really?
birthday's
Oh,
late.
because your birthday's
Yeah.
late.
So you could be 13 and you could be in grade 12 and be 18.
18 if your birthday's
That's-
yeah.
that's
That's
And then there's
wild.
the super seniors that are doing a fifth year and
Super
stuff.
senior.
That's what they call people that did a fifth year.
No, I know.
There's
Yeah,
the
the
super
victory
seniors,
lappers.
and then there's the Africans. You gotta watch out for my. You gotta watch out
The
for
ones
my
who
dog.
pick
Yeah,
the ones
yeah,
who
you got
the ones who pick their birthday.
Yeah, January 1st.
You gotta watch
They're all
out
January 1st. They're all
For the-
January 1st.
for the thon makers. You gotta watch out.
You gotta watch
Oh
out.
my god. What is Zoe? What are you staring at?
Yo.
Just a guy just staring.
Because that guy's just staring out and I look a little nervous. Sorry. That actually, because you stared and then I like, yo, what are you staring at? That was scary. I won't lie. Yeah, he was like staring through the window. Look at you staring at us. It was kind of weird.
Why is it always January 1st?
I think it's because of immigration.
Yeah,
I think it's because of immigration.
I think because for some countries it's just year, so then you come to Canada and it's like,
That is hilarious. But my last thing on Tyla. But my last thing on Tyla though is, but all of this, I don't think it's fair to her.
Yeah, you're infantilizing her.
Yeah, because
God, that word too. Please, please.
You're making. I don't know what that word is. I thought you was talking about fentanyl.
I'm like 40% sure I pronounced it right.
No, you did. I love that you
Infantilizing.
Okay,
which is like making someone like fentanyl.
Zoie just stopped in his tracks.
Yeah, it's like you're making someone like appear like a child and look like a child.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he's talking about fentanyl.
But yeah, I don't think it's fair to her because you're presenting her in a childlike manner and she might not want to be displayed that way. And also the scrutiny she'll be under if she wants to date anyone older than her. Like that her relationship will be under like an unnecessary spotlight for people trying to call her boyfriend weird because he's 20.
She wants to date a 20.
That's not fair. You see the difference with social media? You know what social media would have done to Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, that day still might be coming.
Why?
Nah, it's over.
I feel like
for
people
that.
trying to make it a thing.
It will never be a thing.
She was 17. He was this when he met her. This, that. Like, I feel like
but it
people
will
trying to
never
make
be
it
a
thing.
At this
There's
point,
way.
it's like some immigrants' parents, right? It was like, fuck it. It was a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's to me, it's just like, I just there's so many people like this Twitter discourse has been going on for what, like almost 12 hours now, and I'm pretty sure it's still going. Last time I checked, and it's just certain things cannot be discussed on Twitter. And I said, I'm like, listen, I'm like, there's too many nuances to this conversation. There's too many things that you have to take into consideration for us to just be like, if you are an old man, you are a you know, a predator. You know, you like children if you like Tyla. Like, it's not. It's
PDF.
It's we like. She's an adult. Would I call her a grown woman? No, she's an adult. Yes,
because people can't read and people can't communicate.
she's very. Is she young? Absolutely. So
Media
many
literacy,
things.
yeah.
But my thing is, before we move on, so many things can be true. Is she young? Yes. Does she look young? Yes. Does she look like a teenager? No. Should teenagers look like that? No. Should any grown man be thirsting over her? No. Can grown men say she's an attractive woman? Yes.
Exactly.
Simple as
Do
that.
comedians diss Cat Williams? Yes. Does Cat Williams run a 4.4? No. Did he read 2,000 books when he was a kid? No. It's all things are the same.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you say, oh yeah, you know, Tyla's an attractive young woman, I don't think men should be stoned for that. You know? Like, but I'm saying, if you're over here like, that is like, okay, like, get up.
So if you're with your homie who's your age mate and you're out and Tyla pops up and Tyla's on his body, would you look at him weird?
He's my age mate?
He's your age mate.
No, because she's, even though her and I are not age mates, like I said, the range that I gave, I'm not looking at you crazy.
Yeah.
See what I mean? So if he's 27, she's 5-year difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little like, well, but okay. Yeah. I'm not like, you're a predator weirdo. I'm not doing that. Like,
you go allow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, come on. Like, even in my younger 20s, like, we're talking, like, girls are talking to guys older.
Talking to older.
100%.
Some older geezers.
That's what women want. Yeah.
At 23, I was definitely talking to a man who was like 27.
For sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're a victim.
I was not a
consenting adults.
I mean, to this day, he'll go 5 years up.
I would definitely go 5 years up. No problem.
Ain't no difference.
Yeah.
That's the
like,
thing.
Is there stuff that obviously he experienced that I didn't? Yeah. We have a 4 or 5 year age gap.
That's the thing that I don't get, though. Because
age gaps are no matter how you put it, age gaps they get sticky no matter what.
But at what age though?
You got to age for them to get less sticky.
There's a cutoff.
Yeah. You got to age for it to get less sticky. It doesn't matter.
If someone's 32 and someone's 48, people aren't gonna bat an eye.
That's what I'm saying. The older you get, both of you, no matter what, the older you get, the less sticky it is. But regardless, age gaps are sticky. But you have to grow with the age gap for it to get less sticky. Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But how do you grow? Well, yeah, I guess if you
Because now no one gives a damn.
if you meet at that age, then I guess because you
Yeah.
can't meet when you're younger and say you're waiting, then they'll call you a groomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Tyga stuff, yeah.
I mean, Tyga definitely was it. I mean, that was crazy.
They forget about that too. They let him scot-free with that.
Yeah, he dropped Taste and ZZ and all was forgiven.
Yeah.
I told you, all you gotta do is
You
drop
gotta
a
be
bop.
creator, yeah. You gotta.
All you gotta do is drop a bop and people will forgive anything.
If you offer the world stuff,
Gotta give him some.
It is.
You remember everyone was saying, "Man, Sexy Red, her time is up. She's reinforcing negative stereotypes. She's in the jail, making and now everybody's
Get it sexy.
bow, bow, bow,
Get
bow,
it
da, da,
sexy.
da, da, da.
Bow, 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 bow.
that shit works.
Yeah,
Get
it's
out,
hot.
bow,
That's
get
so
out,
hot.
They made that work again.
All you gotta do is drop a banger, and all is forgiven.
Dog, that listen when I hear that song in the party,
Yeah.
get it sexy, boom, get it sexy.
Man,
Gow.
it sucks for people who aren't.
Both got moves to it.
It sucks for people who aren't musicians. You might have to be a musician, just
To
everybody,
do scary things.
to be able to just get
get out of being
let back
problematic?
into society. Yeah.
But what did Sexy Red do apart from being a hoe?
Well, we
What?
don't know that she was that.
I don't
We're just
think
talking about
she's
how
that.
it was the whole
Is that
discourse
what you
of.
just said?
That's not what I said. I never said that at all.
you
I
say?
said people were saying that she was reinforcing negative stereotypes in the black community and shooting videos in prison, and her time, like her clock, is running.
Oh,
Is that what you just said? No, that's not what you said at
Being a
all.
hoe.
my bad.
You're talking about that fuck my baby daddy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Get out,
I'm not even gonna
bow,
lie.
bow, bow.
When I hear that song now,
Yeah,
it kind of goes.
it's a good
Fuck
song.
my baby daddy.
Yeah.
The remix with Chief Keef.
Nah,
Chief
Chief
Keef on the
Keef
remix.
sounded like he wanted to do. Nah, I was getting uncomfortable. like, like you hate your baby mama that much? Like, God, damn. It sounded funnier when a girl was saying it. When a nigga, I was like,
Man, we not even allowed to hate.
Oh God.
nah, cause like,
I hate on Chief Keef.
what's Sexy Red gonna do to her baby daddy?
Hey,
Yeah, maybe.
I don't want to serious this out.
that's
Let's
true.
let's
Yeah,
keep
let's
it
get-
moving.
let's
Get it sexy. Get it sexy. Okay. Anyways,
She seems to be on
bow,
the
bow.
lopsided side of this civil war going on.
Who?
Oh.
Sexy Red.
Oh,
Sexy
great-
Red
great
is definitely on.
she's on Drake's side.
She's on Drake's side for sure.
All right, we're past the halfway point. We got two big topics to tackle. I mean, three. We got Drake, we got Diddy, we got Malachi from London.
Okay.
So, Drake
Yeah.
and Future
And Kendrick.
and Kendrick
And Rick
Cole,
Ross and Travis.
and Rick
Metro
Ross
and
Metro
Kanye
And Cole.
and,
and
yeah,
Kanye and 21 Savage
all the above.
and The Weeknd.
There's so many.
And Nav. And Nav.
Nav. There's
And
so
Party.
many. Party
Oh,
next
yeah,
door.
Yeah, he's performing
Oh,
at
he's
a thing
performing
with
in
Metro.
Calgary with Metro.
And Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
shit,
What's
man.
Ty Dolla $ign doing? Oh,
He's with
the
Kanye.
Calgary
He's with
Stampede.
Kanye.
Oh, okay. Anyways, listen. Everyone already. I hope everyone listened to this. I'm not giving background information too much on this, but
Nigga bump.
nigga bump the Kendrick. Okay, listen. So many. I don't know where to start.
Metro dropped a tape with Future.
Yes.
It's hard.
A diss album.
And there's a song on it with Kendrick, and he's firing at Drake
Shots
and Cole.
at Drake and Cole. So my thing is, there's so many questions and politics that I had because one, I had no idea that Future and Drake were beefing before this. I had no clue.
I think it was unbeknownst to a lot of people.
Some people
Right.
were hinting at it.
I knew,
Well,
but I
not
thought
really
they were
some.
chill.
I heard Joe Budden talking.
Yeah, it
about
was a-
Besides
Oh,
him,
word.
I haven't.
Before the Future tape, Joe Budden was hinting or talking about.
You haven't seen those receipts?
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before her loss.
Yeah, I think he was saying from. Yeah, I think he was
Before
saying
her loss.
Or no,
Before
he was
November
looking back.
2022.
He was looking back at it,
Okay.
and he was saying that he thinks that there was beef from before that. From
Oh yeah.
From before her loss.
yeah.
Yeah. I've heard-
But I heard about that though.
I heard
In
about
that
that
time
too.
period, didn't they say allegedly they were trying to say that Future was cheese that he did the tape with 21?
Oh, I didn't really.
Yeah,
I, but I didn't. I thought there was kind of
There were
rumors
rumors
and
of that.
bullshit.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't know
is
that was
rumors,
like, yeah.
but until it's true, everything's a rumor. You know?
Fair. Okay, but regardless, I didn't think it was beef enough. Because my thing is, at the end of the day, for me, the biggest thing that stands out is Future and Drake were very close, right?
Top boys.
They were They have a joint album together. They were on each other's albums.
They have a smash song.
So many smash songs, plural.
And then like after the album, continued to make more
smash
songs.
Life is Good, Jumpman is just as big
Life
as Wait
is
For You.
Good. Jumpman.
Just as big?
Jumpman?
Just
It's
as big
just
as
as
what?
big as Wait For You?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Jumpman
Sorry,
is huge.
Jumpman's as big as Wait For You?
No way.
Jumpman's huge.
I think I would argue
Jumpman
that
is
Jumpman
huge,
is
but it's
huge.
not as big as Wait For You.
Look
Wait
it
For You
up.
was number one.
Was Jumpman not number one ever?
Jumpman was
When
not.
Jumpman
number
came
one.
out, it
was
was
Life is Good number one
Life
either?
is Good has like 1 billion streams.
I would say
on
Life
YouTube.
is Good is huge. Was huge.
Life is Good is huge.
Jumpman was almost like big rings when it came out. Like it was
No,
just like
Jumpman's
people
big.
loved
They
it
were
when
all
it came
huge. I just feel like Wait For You was the biggest, but
Well,
whatever.
regardless,
Anyways,
we'll find
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Trey's
Continue.
googling the stats, but regardless, so they have crazy number one songs together. They've been on tour together,
Eskimo Brothers.
right? Okay, they've been on tour together. Eskimo Brothers, yes, sure. There's just so many. Like, to me, I never thought that it would be beef enough until the point where Future allows Kendrick to come on his tape.
Well,
What do you mean, well?
it's layered. It's more. It's. Not, I don't think though that's like Future being like, oh, all this animosity. Let me go get Kendrick because I feel
think
like
it's Metro.
a lot of this animosity stems from Metro. and his issues
100%.
with
But
Drake,
my
right?
point is, if you are someone's boy, right?
Yeah,
if you're
facts,
coming,
facts.
if that's your dog,
Yeah.
you're not gonna let
Yeah.
Kendrick come on and call you bum and
Yeah.
send all your dogs to the pet cemetery and
Which
there's
made
no
people go and look, right? Because it's like,
Yeah.
yo, if this is even happening, there needs to be a
there
way
has
bigger
to be
issues.
a thing.
Yeah, okay.
And people are, going back and, finding lines from More M's from her loss that apparently were shots at Future.
But they said that when it came out.
I didn't know that.
That More M's, because Metro produced More M's, and he's kind of, I think, and he's kind of
Metro
saying,
produced More M's.
Yeah, he did.
yeah, and he says
He
on the
did.
song, like, and if I send the verse, they gonna take it. And there was that whole thing where Drake was left off trance.
Okay.
So there was, well, there's
But also,
been for a bit. It's not
but
just Future,
there's shots
Bit fermented.
for Future on More M's though.
Yeah, that's what and we didn't really realize that. I
And
guess,
they're
until
saying,
now.
which is another mind fuck for me, that What Would Pluto Do is not, and I thought What Would Pluto Do
Was homage.
is like a paying homage to my dog. No, apparently not.
If you think of it from a passive aggressive view, it makes sense.
It does make sense, but this also takes me back to now a lot of old receipts in hip hop are coming up, right? When Kanye went on Drink Champs, Kanye was saying, yo, when you and Drake have a problem, it's not like the public won't know, but you will know. He does very sly things to get under your skin that only you would notice.
Psychological work.
And he's like,
he
it's
called
like
it.
he's declaring war on you. He's declaring war on you, but only you know it's war. So if you come out shooting, you look crazy.
Yeah, and he also said he'll fuck all your female friends
Yeah.
and siblings.
DM all your.
Yeah.
He'll move in
Joints.
five
five
houses
doors
down
down.
from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, Future and Drake have a song that wasn't released where it was like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I got 20 fucking Kylies. Real shit. Kylie Jenner is a side piece. Like, this
Oh,
is-
really?
I didn't hear that
I didn't
one.
hear that one.
Yeah.
That was like a big part.
That
like,
wasn't AI?
thing.
No,
for,
that was real. That was
AI.
like 3-4 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so many well, regardless, let's start with this. How do we feel about the Kendrick verse? Now that we've sat with it, we've heard it, we've played it a
I'll
few
let you guys
times.
go first.
How do you feel about it?
It was good.
Okay.
It was a good verse.
I think Kendrick's like diss verses, the impact. Like I think he focuses more on the impact than like the bar. Like it's not like the craziest bars I've ever heard, but when you hear it, like it's gonna make stuff shake. So I rate it.
Do you think that is because of the way the music is, or like the way that it's received in his fans, and he kind of has this like fan base
status.
that are kind of will work very hard and go out of their way. Well, at the 30-second mark, he says this, and if he says bum, and bum is a 3-letter word, and if you multiply that with this, like there was a lot of that, which
Yeah.
I personally find that more insufferable than like, well, how many hits do you have? Like, how much do you stream? Like, who's the hottest artist? So like, I don't know. Why do you really do you feel like the Kendrick diss went that hard, or it's because like, the impact and everything and attached to it, and everybody kind of wants to see Drake moved out of the paint too. So like,
Nah,
they're
I just
kinda
think
jumping
when
on it too?
Kendrick disses people, he'll do it in a more simple way. Like when Kendrick disses, he makes statements. He doesn't try to craft like a back to back or something like that. He'll just say,
It's
"Yo,
not that clever.
there's no big three. It's big me." Or the only Kendrick used to do it, like when he was subbing,
Like with Big
he
Sean
would
and
used
stuff.
to do it. No, even with Drake. Like, do you remember the BET cipher?
That's kind of that's not subbing.
No, that is subbing.
That was
But
very
he didn't
like
say
that's
his
like putting a
name,
bullet
though.
on his name.
But he didn't say his name.
Nothing
though, so
was
I
the
feel
same
like
since I
that's-
dropped Control is very.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like this verse. Like it's like he doesn't say Cole or Drake, but,
but-
Big Three, you know what he's talking about. It's very.
But he
I
said
mean,
for
and
all
even
the dogs,
the
in
dogs
Pet
and the
Cemetery
canines
Yeah,
and the
it's
pet
very-
cemetery, like that was very,
No, I guess it is similar. With
To
this
me,
one.
that was clever, but also very, you know who I'm talking about. Like Drake did a whole marketing rollout. The album's called For All the Dogs. You're talking about canine dog, you know what I'm saying? Like
But I don't know. I was surprised Drake didn't respond from then.
From
Nothing-
Control?
No,
did.
from when Kendrick said, "And nothing was the same ever since I dropped Control and tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes."
ha ha. Jokes.
when did he perform? Or what did he?
That was the BT
What was it?
cipher.
Retaliate? No, what did Drake
There
retaliate?
wasn't there wasn't
wasn't
really
really
a
one.
retaliation
Yeah.
for that. Only Control did he really kind of fire back, which was on a Future remix. Shit.
No, okay, so first Drake dropped Language on Nothing Was the Same.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why did he run.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
whatever.
okay.
That was supposedly about Kendrick.
Not okay.
It was vague. And then Kendrick did that. Nothing Was the Same since Control dropped. And then he dropped Control before that. And
Yeah.
then Drake did the shit.
Did
verse.
shit? Okay.
Okay, but anyways, let's get back on topic.
Yeah, but okay. So you say the verse was okay. You said it was impact.
I think
you
it's
said the verse was
impactful.
good.
I don't think it's like
I think it was good, but I also
Yeah.
think it's a little like.
Yo, that verse was not good. Yo. That verse.
You think it was bad? Really?
When you listen to the whole song, it's the third best part of the song. It's the beat that's fire.
The beat's hard.
It's Future writing it, and then you're like, oh, I guess there's alien voice Kendrick at the end. It's not. It's not. The DJs are not gonna play that song.
I think they'll
Not
play
that
it.
verse.
I mean, my bad. They won't play that verse.
Okay,
not
but
gonna
the
play that
song
verse.
is good.
My
They were,
bad,
they were
okay,
acting
okay.
like that was the only thing
My bad,
getting
my
spun
bad.
in the club that this weekend. Like I don't know. That's
No. The DJs will play that song. They'll probably
Yeah.
play.
I
Type
think I
Shit
follow a
more,
lot of
but-
Kendrick fans.
it's just impact wise. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I don't think the verse was crazy at all. That's what I said.
I think it was kind
It
of like
makes-
okay, like
I think it was good. It was
Yeah, it
decent.
was-
yeah, it was. I don't think it was bad.
It wasn't bad.
I don't
That's
think
what I
it
mean.
was
It
bad.
was
Just-
it was
it was
alright. It was
cool.
good.
You know, I think
It was alright.
it made a lot of what's it called, headlines because of obviously the nature of the bar and the context of the verse. Sorry, and I don't think it was good. I'm not. Maybe not good. I mean, no. I think it was solid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna stand on it.
How
I
many
think it was
times have
solid.
you guys listened to it since?
Quite a few times. I
That
have.
verse,
I
the
won't lie.
verse.
Quite a
Yeah?
few times I have. I like the song.
I've listened to.
I like the song in its entirety.
I think there's like a good 5, 6, maybe 7 or 8 songs on that album that are better than that song.
For sure. But
Yeah.
I still ran that
Yeah.
song back a few times.
So then allegedly, I first saw about it on the Instagram account that we follow that should not be named. They found the shorty that allegedly the beef
Do you
was
think
over.
that's actually her though?
I don't know. It's possible because of
The Princess Diana thing. So
it's
and he put that on
allegedly
his,
is
on the
some
screen, right?
some BBL warrior named Diana, and they found her Instagram and it says like princess and whatever. And then there's a track on Metro and Future's thing called Princess Diana, and then Drake was performing. I can't remember what song it was.
I don't remember what song it was, but
and he had Princess Diana on the
visuals.
floor, visuals. So I'm like, I don't know. It's
And he,
kind of
he
No,
walked
I-
out to a Future song too.
he did.
no. It was Dirk and someone else walked out to the Future song.
Yeah.
so it
it's-
wasn't
But the
Drake?
song, but the part of the song, like everything is so calculated. Like the part of the song they walked out to, it made sense with what was going on.
So Lil Durk's on Drake's side then.
Lil Durk is definitely on Drake.
Do you think that people are trying, and like I said, with like, now Party Next Door and Metro booming, and, apparently Rick Ross, I don't know if Rick Ross ever followed Drake, but now he's no longer following Drake.
I don't think he ever followed Drake.
I don't think so either. I don't know if that was ever a thing. But regardless, do we think that this is some type of like Avengers group? Like, we
They're
got to
trying
get
to-
Drake out of here?
I don't know if it's get Drake out of here. It might be like a we don't like this guy. It's possible. Let's let's have some fun.
Okay.
Let's
You love
make
to have
let's
fun.
make the sides.
Yeah.
Let's make the sides, and who do you think is winning the battle? So we have Kendrick and Future at the top.
Yep.
And then we have Drake and Cole at the top. Just off the top, whose side are you on in that?
Musically?
Are we doing musically or are we just doing Civil War?
What?
Civil War for argument's sake.
Like in a rap.
But I mean, like,
battle?
in what way? Like, what?
And just beef.
beef.
Kendrick,
Beef-
and Future, or Drake and Cole. We're doing.
Well, I'm taking. If we're talking about just like actual beef,
No,
I'm
we're doing beef in terms of like the music, but also the psychological warfare, like he was saying. Because I feel like people say that, yeah, Drake does all the psychological stuff. Let's not sleep on Future. Don't
That's
forget
what I'm
what
gonna
Future's
say.
been doing psychologically to Scottie Pippen for years. So
And Russell Wilson.
Why do they even have beef? Why does
because Scottie Pippen didn't sign his autograph. Do we even know if that's
Is that, I
real?
don't know if that's real. I don't know if that's real.
That might be cock
Please
sources
fact check
too.
that.
But
might be.
allegedly, people were trying to say Scottie Pippen did give Future an autograph when he was a kid.
Okay, no. So we just fact check.
We
that.
don't know if
real.
that's true.
I hope
but
that's real.
Off those top, who has it right now?
Okay, I'll say this. Musically,
It's true.
No way, it's true.
Swear to God, it is.
What source are you using?
But no one knows
This
if
is
that
not-
story
this
is
is not
actually true.
verifiable.
Like
Yeah.
Future never said that.
Yeah, I need Scottie Pippen to confirm
It's what?
that.
It's on a wrap-up site, so yeah, it is.
Future
I don't
or
know.
Scotty needs to confirm that. I
Literally.
don't think they've ever confirmed
Okay,
it. But
anyway.
whose side are you on?
okay.
First
So
two.
musically, I like Future the best out of all of them.
Really?
Out of all of them.
Over Cole and Drake?
Yeah, by far.
Wow.
Easily.
Wow.
Yo, you should have seen him going in
Yeah.
with Future today on Twitter.
Like,
Okay.
I like damn near every Future album.
Okay.
But and that's like what 12 in the past 5 years. But just because of like the art of war, the people that strike first, you're gonna win 80% of the time. So that's what Future and Kendrick did. So now they're backpedaling, J. Cole and Drake. So if I had my money on who wins this PR battle or this diss or whatever, it's gonna be Future and Kendrick.
What do you guys think?
I think
I'm still a little confused by the parameters of this.
yeah, a little bit. I am
Music
too.
and psychological warfare.
But out of all of them, I like Drake the second most.
The way
So
that
it's like it's tricky.
And like I don't know, people talk about like battle tested and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
like, the
people
whole
say
Meek Mill
Drake is
thing
the most
happened
battle-
the way you described it, and Drake bodied that, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
But I don't know, the Pusha T thing too was
But
kind of.
but he didn't go
But
musically
I would,
first.
which I would say,
Yeah.
the Pusha T thing. What he made Drake his bitch with that. Because if you really if you listen to I listened to the story of Adidon again. That to me is
without any, you have a kid. Is that song?
yeah. He talks about his mother, his father, all his friends, 40,
And the cover art is you in
and
blackface.
The cover art I think was. Yeah, it was I think like the way
scared
he
to
rolled,
grow it because
the
your
way
fro
he
wouldn't
rolled
nap
it out,
enough
yeah.
was kind of crazy. Because you biracial bitch.
Yeah, the whole art of war thing. Like he put it all together.
Why you
yeah.
say that to Clyde like that? What's wrong?
It's her thing. Like it's her.
I don't co-sign that comment, guys.
What did you even say? I didn't even fully.
No,
hear
I'm
it.
saying the way he said you're afraid to grow it because your fro you're not black and your fro wouldn't nap enough. And I'm like, yeah, he basically called him a biracial bitch.
I don't co-sign those comments.
He did. That's
I'm not
literally
saying you're wrong. I'm just saying
No, but
I don't co-sign.
There's
those
no,
comments.
but I'm saying there's not a cosign. Like that's literally what he's saying because that's
being
what that
objective
bar
of what
means.
happened.
If you're scared to grow your hair because your hair texture
Okay,
is
we
too
get the lyric
soft.
breakdown.
Okay, so I don't understand why I'm looking like I'm the bitch.
Let's move to the next tier. So we got Kendrick, Cole, Drake.
I'm choosing
out
Future
the way.
and Kendrick, by the way.
I think
Yeah,
he's
who are
right.
you
Like
choosing?
I think that they are probably going to come out on top. In
That's
this
the
little
first
PR
line of
war.
defense.
Okay.
Then one step under, we have Metro.
And this is where they get smoked.
Yeah, this is where it
Where?
gets spooky.
Metro and who?
Metro,
Kanye.
Kanye,
That's your undercard.
That's the undercard. Wow.
Who's
and then on Drake's side, it's Dirk.
21.
Maybe
And
21.
21.
Maybe.
nah, Kanye
Maybe,
and Metro.
yeah,
What do you mean maybe 21?
Because 21 and Metro are...
Yeah, that's Atlanta.
yeah, that's
21 and
Atlanta.
Metro
Yeah.
have a lot of history. So 21 will probably stay out of it altogether. But if we were to put him on a side
Drake's undercard is
for
Dirk,
recency, and let's say 21. Let's just put him on that
21,
side. Wayne, too.
Nicki,
Nah.
Sexy Red. Like, you know, it gets slim pickings very quick with them.
I'm very
No,
much.
let's keep it there.
Okay.
Okay.
And then on the future side,
We're definitely taking
Dirk and
21
and
Wayne
and
Nicki.
No, let's just stop. Let's stop at them three. Dirk, 21, and Wayne. And then on the other side, it's Metro, Kanye, and Pusha.
Metro, Kanye, and Pusha.
Oh, shit.
I'm taking Metro, Kanye, and Pusha.
Because Wayne's not really
100
good at the diss songs.
And Wayne kind of stays out of beef.
Yeah,
He
he's
d-
not
he's
a-
doesn't
He's
really-
old. Like, he's older.
Drake basically inherited his Pusha beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And when did Wayne ever fire
And Wayne
on Pusha
hasn't,
where it was
hasn't
like heat,
fired
you know?
back again after.
since Gaulish,
And Gaulish was
since-
terrible.
yeah, it was bad. It was very bad.
So-
But-
he hasn't said anything since.
But
you're right.
name a better rap diss song better than the story of Added On of our generation.
Back to back.
Is better than the story of Added On?
Yeah.
I'd give it to back to back.
I give it back to back too.
Really?
I would. I'd
Because
give it
back to back, you're terrorizing people by it's in the club every night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrorizing.
But I mean, like,
And it had a very big quotable.
okay, I understand because like, I feel like that song was bigger, yes. But I mean, like, actual disses and like musically and the
Yeah.
bars, you're still putting back to back over the story of Added On?
100%.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Easily. Yeah.
Well,
No.
maybe if you look at it on a piece of paper,
Yeah.
I think Story Added On's better. But like when the music
a
comes to
song.
life,
Yeah.
I like back to back more.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like,
I
as
think
a
Story of
hit-
Added On's a very
as a-
on the
as
paper type thing.
As a hit,
back to
back-to-back
back is better,
for
sure.
sure,
But
yeah.
as a rap diss song, like curated and created to dismantle your other, not because you're playing it at the, you're doing the Meek Mill background at
Yeah.
the Budweiser stage.
What happened
No.
to both of them after?
What?
Like, after Story of Added On and everything, like, how big of a hit did Drake's career take?
Oh, he peaked after it.
Yeah.
It didn't really
Did he
take
peak?
Meek Mill's
Or was
peak
he like
was that album, and then the whole back-to-back happened, and he's never been
But
the
my
same
thing
since.
is, Drake is a rapper / pop star. Like he was never he was never gonna come down. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was not gonna be a thing.
But I think when you
It
talk
was
about
never-
disses and war and stuff, like what happens to you after and how people view you after you take an L and stuff, I think matters. And
Yeah,
how
for
big
sure.
of the L was and
But-
how hard they really came.
But also,
I
what was?
understand,
I
but
don't even
also-
remember Drake. What was Drake's diss to Pusha?
Duppy,
It was Duppy freestyle. Yeah.
which is cool, but like
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, still not.
You know,
I
it
like
was
Duppy
cool
freestyle a
before.
lot.
I enjoy
I
listening
like
to
Duppy
that.
freestyle a lot.
I enjoy listening
Better
to that
than
more than
Story
Story
of
of
Added
Added
On?
On. Yeah.
You gotta listen to that song again from
No,
beginning to
I
end.
think it's surgical. Like, that's the thing. He does
like,
it very well. It's
Musically,
just-
I would rather listen to Duppy freestyle.
thank you.
Musically.
But okay, but I'm saying, like, stop saying musically. Like,
Okay.
yes, we know Drake's whole career is making hits. It's
Yeah.
making hits that rise. That yes, we played. I'm talking about this. You want to hit someone? Drake was damn
God.
near in tears because he said 40 was tick 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 666. Like,
You're right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Drake was like, "You just my friend, my friend." You know what I'm saying? Like Drake.
I think in your headphones, as if you're the opponent, then yeah, maybe Story of Added On hit the worst.
I 100%.
Especially with that nugget about the kid. Yeah.
Okay,
Then Duppy, yeah.
I found the official Civil War poster to break down who's on.
I should have brought that up. Yeah.
Okay.
Drake, Future, Metro, Kendrick, Cole, 21, and then Rick Ross, The Weeknd, Kanye, Meek, Yachty, Wayne,
Damn, no, this isn't good.
ASAP Rocky. I forgot about ASAP Rocky. ASAP don't like Drake.
He doesn't like Drake.
ASAP Rocky. They put Young Thug on Future's side. That makes sense.
Young Thug on Future side.
Atlanta. I don't think Young Thug is going against Atlanta.
That's the only thing that could reconcile this is
Thug
Jeffrey
is-
getting out and going, hey, guys.
Yeah, I think Thug would not be in the beef, but if he was to pick a side, there's no way he's picking Drake's side over Atlanta.
Yeah, I
Really?
agree. I
Future
agree,
and
yeah,
Metro.
Metro.
Yeah, like he's his ad, like his tag.
And then now they're just playing. They got Sexy Red and SZA and Nicki in here and 40.
Well,
40 doesn't rap.
Isn't Megan Thee Stallion implicated on this
Oh
Drake
yeah,
beef
people
too?
say.
Meg would be on Future's side.
100% she
So
would
Nicki
be.
will step in just for that?
Right.
Damn. Playboy Cardi versus Lil Yachty. Who's winning that?
Ooh, well, you love Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi has a fire diss song. It's called "Stop Breathing," where he disses his offspring.
That's a diss song.
I didn't know that.
That's like the only Playboy Cardi.
I
Made a
don't know,
nigga
man.
shank all
Okay,
out
but
for
also,
pie.
if
Looking-
Drake, sorry, what?
Looking
Finish.
at this poster, I'll give it to you so you guys can see the visual. Looking at this poster, it's looking like Future side would probably win this.
For sure.
Yeah.
I agree. Oh, wow, it's a full poster. But I also think that, okay, do you think if Drake doesn't respond, what do you think of it? If he
I
doesn't
think it would
respond.
just go away.
But do you think that looks whack on him?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's a lose-lose at this point.
Yeah, like it might be worse if he tries to reply and people are really not feeling
But
it.
Worse.
also,
If he replies and it's whack and people do, that's worse than him not saying it.
But he's on a tour. He's going on a tangent.
I know, that's
about
why they're surgical.
if you
They're sick
keep
to do it while he's
If
on
you keep
tour.
your head up high and you are 10 toes down and you blah, blah, blah. Like, he's giving, like, political, like,
If I was in
feel-good
Drake's-
speeches. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, shut up.
Yeah,
Get
what
in the
would
booth.
What would you do?
If I was in Drake's ear, say nothing, patch it up with Future, and just like
Really?
fuck it about Metro, that's never gonna change. Yeah.
What about Kendrick?
I seen
What do you do
people
about
saying
Kendrick?
Fuck Kendrick. Who cares?
no, but
Kendrick
also
might be in
Kendrick-
Africa already on a 5-year hiatus from rap
relationship
right now.
music wise with Kendrick is irrelevant.
it doesn't.
It
matter.
is.
But I also
It
been
is.
seeing people say Drake could sit this one out. This is actually about Cole and Kendrick.
If I was Drake,
It's not
I'd make
really
that happen.
about
I'd make
Drake.
Cole and Kendrick
Yeah, 'cause
fight
they
so
could do
everyone
the-
would forget about me.
And it looks corny.
No.
And they said it looks corny if Drake and Cole tag team to diss Kendrick.
But Future and Kendrick tag team to diss Drake.
So what
is
Future's
it?
this to Drake?
We don't trust you. That second verse is allegedly about Drake.
Oh.
I don't need another fake
But
friend,
the
dog.
difference
Yeah, Pillow
is
talking like a
because-
fed dog.
But I think the
So what would
difference.
Pluto do?
That's a bad.
I think the difference is because people don't include Future in the big three. If Drake and Cole click up, it would be like, oh, they need to tag team Kendrick because he's better than all of them, and they're scared.
Mucho
of
was
him.
going hard on Twitter.
So they're
about
trying to
this
say
earlier today.
So people
Yeah,
are-
like Future's
so-
bigger than everybody except for Drake.
So
anyway.
people are saying they need to just let Cole take this one because Cole has never been battle tested, and let him and Kendrick go back and forth.
No.
I'd like that. That's
No.
in a perfect world. That's what we're.
So
doing.
what
Kendrick
should
does-
Drake
but
do?
Kendrick
What
does-
should Drake do? Zoe?
Give us music. Spit.
But you see how simple the bars were
Yeah,
from Kendrick.
Future's not gonna
If-
bar him out.
Yeah, like if
Drake.
if Drake does bars as simple as that, they're gonna say it's trash.
But
Yeah, but
like I
don't
say-
give us no like IG captions. Don't give us no TikToks, people taking up your tour of you giving feel good speeches. I feel
Give
like
us For All the Dogs deluxe version, and you might win.
No,
we
but
already
I
got
get-
that.
But I get
And that's what Kendrick says in the track, right? Your best work was a light pack, right? And he's referring to
to
that.
the for all the dogs
Yeah,
extended.
But I do also get how Drake could potentially like not really get involved in this because if Drake gets involved, that's gonna overshadow everything. Because they didn't just diss Drake, they dissed Cole too. People keep acting
Do you
like he
think
just
he
dissed
really
Drake.
dissed Cole just with the whole big three and his big me? You think
He
that's really
did,
a Cole?
and the bar about the stick, like whatever he said
The
about the
steppers.
stick.
Oh,
What stick?
the Andre 3000 thing?
Yeah.
Why is that in reference
Why
to
is that
Cole?
reference to Cole?
Because Cole on the what track was it? One of the last couple tracks he dropped, J. Cole said something about him pulling up with a stick.
Like
Something
Andre
about that.
3K?
No, he said pulling up with a
Oh,
stick.
okay. And just,
Something. He said like it was in direct correlation.
You know what I think really hurt Kendrick's feelings? When
Big Sean's on Kendrick's side too, by the way.
yeah, and that's
For sure.
nasty. Nobody wants that because Kendrick scares the hoes. Like a lot of Kendrick music scares the hoes, especially the new album, right? And so when Drake was like, "I love arguing with fine women about who to go, who to go,
yeah,
who
say
to
it
go."
then.
What Kendrick was at home like?
turned into the Drewski meme.
I know that was it. I know that was like the fucking catalyst.
But do you think Kendrick cares about what the BBL bandits think about him?
But I mean, wasn't
he
Kendrick
does.
on tour sleeping with every woman? Apparently that was the thing.
Kendrick?
Yeah. Bro, were you in that Rory and Mal room?
No.
Oh,
Like
I
recently?
was. Yeah, they had. 'Cause I was trying to take notes. You know, I'm just like, okay, what are people talking about? You know
I
what I'm
missed
saying?
that part of it. I did.
Yeah,
I
so
did
Rory
listen
and
to
Mal had a room on Twitter, and they were talking about things that like what can they would say that apparently Kendrick was on his last tour or whatever, like sleeping around.
Hell yeah.
That's dirty macking.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
'Cause he's
also
married.
Rory was like, you can't
Yeah.
shame the shameless. and Drake is the shameless. Everyone's like, we know shit about Drake. And literally Rory said that we know Drake, his exact words were he has a BBL. He likes underage girls.
Whoa.
Or young girls. Yeah, he likes this. He's like, we know about the BBL. We know about you liking young girls. We know about, your ex porn star or soft porn star baby mother. All it's like
all is revealed.
Yeah. So he's kind of like, what is there really, you know what I'm saying, to like.
And if you remember when the whole Pusha Drake thing was going on, Pusha like announced and was like, you can take that $100,000 bounty off of Virginia looking for somebody to know something bad about me, because he was ready to spend like racks and racks on just some sort of bad information.
But is that
he
fair?
could use in a diss track.
But is that fair? Because all three of those things that you named about not being able to shame the shameless, he didn't put that on Front Street. It got found out.
What? The BBL?
Everything. The baby, the alleged BBL, and what was the third thing you said?
Porn star.
The baby mama.
Yeah,
and the
it was
dating younger girls
stuff.
Yeah.
None of that stuff was ever him being like, this is me. It's just things that have come out. So does that really count?
No.
And things that have
but
never been
confirmed. But I also feel like one
except
thing
for
that I think is getting played out with Drake is him like using women as leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like
it'll always work. That'll work till the end of time.
I agree.
You see,
men fight over two things.
Yeah, I agree.
I just showed
Men
you
do
the
fight
picture.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Men do fight over two things: women and money. But I think it gets tired when you're constantly trying to use, men's relationship with women as chess pieces to get under their skin. Yes, I get it works, but it's like, bro, it's to me, it's like, all right. Like, how many times and like you said, you sent me the post where he invited Rick Ross's ex to his concert, like personally. It's like,
Oh, he did that.
Apparently, that's what. Oh, wow. Yeah,
that same.
So it's like, how, like, what are we? Wow. And maybe it could be extra. It could be maybe they actually are friends or whatever. It's not. Maybe it's not that deep.
Could be.
But I do think Drake has a history of using women. And, knowing that you can probably, yes, there's women who will probably smash Drake left, right, and center. Knowing that you can smash or you have smashed or you can DM or fly this girl out and it's going to get other people's skin. To me, it's like, bro, enough of that.
But if it ain't broke, don't fix it, no?
And, like, yeah.
And
if I can take everyone's girl and it's going to crush you, why would I not just continue doing
and
that?
like a lot of these dudes, like rap is very broad, like gangsters and everything. Like Drake's not like what he's gonna say. He's gonna kill you. Like that's his way of fighting back. Is I'm gonna take your girl.
Yeah,
and it will be.
It's very biracial.
But Drake does it in a way because Drake will never say I'm gonna hurt you.
The girl of your dreams to me is probably not a chat. And then you're just sitting there festering over it.
No, but not just that. I'm talking
wild.
even just violence. Drake will never say, I'm going to hurt you. He will say, yo, my dogs, they will hurt you.
Go wire you up.
Do you even think that, and I'm not trying to listen, this is no shade. Do we really think that Drake's dogs are hurting Atlanta dogs?
If you don't think that people would crash out for Drake, you have another thing coming, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay.
Not Future's
crash
people.
out, does it, what do you mean?
Not Future's people.
You don't think
Drake is not going at Future's people?
Oh, but I'm saying, yes, you can crash all over Drake, but do you think Drake's people are winning physical violence with Future's people?
No.
More resources?
People, they're not going to be standing in a ring, like, boxing.
It's not getting to that point.
I
don't think it would never
We're not
ever
in 1997.
Yeah, it would never ever get to that point.
No,
so
I think he patches
kinda
things up
invalid.
with Future, and I think forever it's.
You think so?
With Metro.
Would you be okay if he never patched things up with Future?
Yeah, I'd be okay regardless. These guys are not my daddies.
No, but would you be all right?
My life will continue.
I said it from
2047. If only.
I don't mean it like that.
We'll never
but
get
I mean,
another
like, some
Diamond's
people
dancing.
are like, yo, like, this is unfortunate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these guys made, like, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to get no more out.
Music-wise.
Yes, that's what I mean. Musically.
Yeah.
I'm very okay if they never do another
Well,
song
I mean,
together.
also within the next 10 years, like, mans are getting old.
For sure. But I'm saying, I will be okay if Future and Drake keep it.
Yeah.
Where, like,
they have enough.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I don't think I personally would rather see the beef.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Musically, you'd rather hear the beef.
Musically,
you'd rather hear the beef than the collab.
Yeah. I want Kendrick versus Cole. We've been talking about this. Both of them, they're the craziest lyricists and everything. Neither of you are battle tested. Let's see this. Do it. Square up. Let's go.
Anyways.
Well, didn't Joe Budden play a clip of a potential J. Cole like leaked?
That's
diss?
like a snippet that he's like shot. Like that's a from his album. Like I don't think that's a diss
You don't
track
think it's a
on it.
diss track? I think Cole's gonna go really hard on
The
this
thing
album.
with Cameron on it,
Yeah, but the thing that
Oh,
did
yeah, that
solidify.
was
that's for the fall.
that was from before.
Yeah, I have seen a few posts from people that I will not name that did make this beef seem very, very
Yeah, I know
real,
what you mean.
real and deeper. I think there's much deeper behind this. Yes, I think it's sort of over a woman. Yes, I think niggas are immature and maybe pillow talking or saying certain stuff. And I know there's been issues in that camp before that involve women.
This is the issue with being a man and you're not allowed to be salacious and gossipy and stuff. Because I know what Zoe's talking about. And I just wanted to message the dude like, tell me what happened. Like, I want to know, please. And I'm going to look like a bozo if I ask about something that I have nothing to do with a dude that like I barely know. Like I know you, but I don't know you like that.
He was
So I
he was
can't-
telling me to message him, to be like, yo, ask me what happened. And I was like, bro, I can't. I'm like, I can't go on the man. Like, so what's this about?
Because they say men don't gossip, but what the hell?
Yes, they do.
What have we been doing for the past 30
Yes,
minutes?
we're not
Fair enough.
gossiping.
We're speculating.
We're speculating
All
and
right.
reporting. We're not gossiping.
It's just not fair. I think men should be allowed to gossip.
You guys are the biggest gossipers.
We're not. Okay, see, I
You
hate when-
are.
why do we go from one end to the other?
Why? It's true.
There's no biggest. It's equal.
Listen, I don't know. I get
It's
a lot.
equal.
Listen, man.
You say it's biggest because it's normalized for y'all.
Women
so it
gossip more
seems
than
bigger than when we do
All
it.
I know is I've gotten some of the best tea I've gotten has been from a man.
Yeah,
Because you laid it down
unexpected.
and he was right next to
No,
you.
not even.
Oh, my bad, my
not
bad.
pillow
My bad, my
talking.
bad. All right.
I just mean like even like my like friends or
Because it's
guys. I'm
unexpected.
telling you, guys when they're ready, they love to drop some tea.
love to.
Big gossip. Are you kidding me?
Because
Name
it's
the messiest bitch
unexpected.
you know. It's a nigga.
I heard that, but
I think
no. I know some messy women.
So I know some messy women too.
it's
But I know some messy ass niggas.
women link just to gossip. That's it.
That's not true.
What?
Link just to gossip is not true.
Man, some of
What do
y'all.
girls talk about at brunch?
Cause we be talking about hoops and like fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like we be.
No, answer that question as a woman.
What's the
Besides, like personal life, relationships, and men,
Did you see what?
what are your like main topics of conversation?
Personal life, relationships, men. That's what you think we always talk about?
No, I'm asking what are the main, because guys will go to sports, will go to jokes like roasting. I don't think girls really roast each other because you
Talking
guys
about
catch
video
feelings about
games.
each other. Video games.
All right, reverse of it.
Like what are the topics of conversation?
Well, definitely, like, yeah, you're right. So personal life catch up. Are you seeing
Just
anyone? Blah,
relationship
blah, blah.
stuff, yeah.
Career stuff we do talk about, like, work, blah, blah, blah. We do. You can roll your eyes. At least
No, I
we
believe it.
do.
I believe it. I believe it.
What's y'all sports? Like Zodiacs?
I mean,
I'm
could
joking.
be.
I try to
joking.
talk.
shopping?
I'm
Yeah,
I'm trying
like
not
if-
to be. I'm trying not to be stereotypical.
I wasn't being serious. I don't know.
Shopping.
Like, if you made a big purchase, like, yeah, we're talking about maybe like, oh, yeah, I just bought these or whatever, blah, blah. Traveling, we talk about. Sometimes we spill tea. I'm not gonna lie.
Hell
tea spilled.
And then everybody starts smiling like, all right, that's the
Tea is
spicy
spilled.
part.
Tea is spilled.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
saying the T's at the end. It's like you can't get there too soon. It's like when you link up with a girl and you have to like sit in bed
There's a
for like half an
preamble
hour
and everything.
act like you guys aren't here to do what you're doing before you can really get into the real stuff.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. We do,
Yeah,
we do
foreplay
gossip, but I
for
don't think
tea.
we go like, oh yeah, let's link up just to gossip.
Sometimes.
You don't be like, oh girl, I gotta tell you about this, and that's
Oh,
how your
sometimes,
and that's how your
yeah,
plan
yeah.
starts. Like,
But I wouldn't say it's more. It could be situations maybe that I went through, or whatever. I don't think it's more like, oh, like you wouldn't believe what I just heard. We got to link up so I can tell you. It's more just like, oh, maybe it's a situation with me, like, yo, I gotta update you on homeboy. We gotta link up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That might be different. But I'm not gonna link up to tell you a story that your story told me.
okay,
I might tell you, but I'm not gonna link up for
okay,
it.
yeah.
We all gossip. I just think women do more. That's it. That's it.
And the consequences are just more severe when guys do it.
I feel like.
What do you mean the cut? Like we'll get beat up or something? Like,
Yeah, yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, like dudes get beat up over gossip.
Yeah, I got pretty tight lips. Why do you laugh?
I
There's
wanna
a
say-
really good transition
I know.
in there
I wanted.
somewhere, but
I wanted
like,
to say pause, but like I don't know if I should. Pause.
Let's go to our next topic.
yeah, this ain't 1997. This ain't Bad Boy.
Does Diddy have tight lips? Because I mean, he's on a plane Is he on the plane or do we ever know? Has anyone
in,
found Diddy?
The joke in my head was something along those lines.
He's in Antigua. Isn't that what they said?
Yes.
I heard
His
Barbuda.
plane is in Antigua.
Well, yeah. No, they saw him in Miami, was it?
Yes, but his plane.
His plane's in
last time
Antigua.
I heard, his plane landed in Antigua, but we don't know if Diddy's on the plane.
And then they said something about Miami. They saw him walking around.
Before
the
the
airport.
plane,
Oh, that was before?
Before the plane took off, he
Oh.
was pacing
Well,
around
he's
the
definitely in Antigua.
I heard
Chilling.
that was after, and that the plane still went there, and that they're saying that there's a whole bunch of evidence on the plane, and that they just flew it all the way there so that they can't see it.
This is one of those situations that like anyone can make up anything and people will believe it just because it's such a
Yeah.
wild situation.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, we do know the plane's in Antigua. That's a fact, though. The plane is
Do
in
you
Antigua.
think that this was like a sneak attack, or he knew that this was?
No, I
coming?
think he got a heads up.
So do you
I think he got a heads
You
up.
got a heads up from
That the
the
feds were
Homeland
coming?
Security.
No, not from Homeland Security, but I think
like he
someone.
knew the feds was coming?
I think people.
He
I
probably
don't know.
has friends in law enforcement, but hey,
Not
bro.
even. I feel like someone's
Kanye
like,
said he's a
"Yo,
Fed.
listen, this is getting sticky, and
Might
this is
wanna
gonna come down the
punch.
pipeline at some point."
So do you think he told Justin and Christian?
That was crazy. You just getting pulled out of the man.
I don't know. I don't know.
He had to. There's no way my dad didn't tell me that this is going on.
You don't know. You really don't know. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't.
I'd be surprised if he didn't.
They had his sons.
I feel like it's more of those ones where it's like, bro, y'all didn't do anything. They're gonna come here. You're just gonna have to hold it. They're gonna handcuff you and then they're gonna let you go.
So why are you not here?
Cause I gotta get out of town.
They get me there. We're all done.
Yeah,
he's a
like
person of interest.
if you know you didn't do anything, and your dad's telling you, yo, like you're gonna have to do a solid for me. Just stay at the crib, so it doesn't seem like we all skated.
Low key, I thought that was Trezor in handcuffs over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You were looking. I made that joke a second ago. Everyone missed.
No, you guys are so dumb. But and I just this whole Diddy thing, like this, it's nuts to me for so many reasons because I think people thought that he was kind of skating under the radar for a while.
Yeah.
Because, like the Cassie thing happened and they settled and then, maybe some other things come up and I think they settled as well. Nothing was really talked about in regards to Diddy for a minute. The Meek Mill stuff, the allegations of that. And then all of a sudden it was like breaking news. Like he's Homeland Security raid is crazy, by the way. Like that's big.
Yeah.
Like to get Homeland Security to get a raid approved of 2 or 3 of your house. It was in New York, LA, and Miami.
Oh, it was
Allegedly.
3. It was more than one.
It was
house?
3.
Allegedly, yeah.
No, it's not. I know for sure it was definitely LA and Miami.
But I feel like the
Simulcast.
footage is just of one. Like they'd never.
Yeah, I
showed
didn't
it.
know
they
there was
I think
multiple.
they showed 2.
They showed LA and Miami. Simulcast.
Yeah, but they also reported that his New York home was raided. So 3 homes were raided for evidence involving a sex trafficking case.
Well, there is investigations amid a sex trafficking case. That's 2 different things.
What do you mean?
Because it's happening at the same time, but you can't connect both because we don't know.
But were they not looking for evidence
For
to
that?
support
We
this?
don't know.
I thought they were.
Could be. We don't know. I'm just helping you out. We don't know.
Also,
But how
I
do we
feel
not
like
know? So
This-
what was the reason for them doing
Nobody
the raid?
knows.
No way.
This is not like there's not an open case from the Homeland Security telling everybody what's happening. We just know Homeland Security raided Diddy.
And we don't know
And
if
when
it's
they raid people, it's serious.
Oh no, 100%. But we don't know if it is. You're right. So we don't know if it's in direct
know.
relation to sex trafficking. We just know
all
that
all the headlines are going to say amidst
Oh.
sexual assault. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
So
people
this
would
could
take
be
that and
maybe
run
like
it,
something
but
completely different.
yeah,
Could be something different.
It could. Yeah.
It could be proving his innocence.
Go ahead.
I don't think Homeland Security is going to do a raid to prove your innocence.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're not going there to prove his innocence.
Yeah.
but they can go there and find things that
and
show that he
also,
might be innocent. We don't know. We don't.
You know what
okay.
can jam you up is just like legal terms can mean such a wide range of things. Like, boom, say it was a sex trafficking thing. Technically speaking, if I know a girl and you want to do some bedroom wrestling with her, and I line up the play and you pay me for me to line you with that girl, that's trafficking.
100%.
Yeah. So it literally could be like.
Why would you just explain trafficking
No,
and be like,
because
you know
people,
that's trafficking?
No, because
Some
people
people don't
hear
know.
sex trafficking and they think kidnapping
Yeah,
a
they think it's
basement
like
full of
taking.
people. Like,
okay.
Same way SA can sound like something,
that is a
but it
high
can be
level
coercion
of
too.
sex
yeah,
trafficking.
but
That's like
what
taken
people.
level.
But that's what people's minds go to when they hear sex trafficking. They
Oh.
don't think it could just be a simple like a 1 person, 2 person, like
That's
a
true, yeah.
consensual like exchange of money for sex. They think like
But,
people held
like,
under duress.
also,
trafficked.
but you coercing me to have sex with Mucho is also sex trafficking.
Yeah, for money.
I don't know why I laughed.
For money, or if you drug me or what, that's sex trafficking.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
believe it. So technically, the
But
freak
that's what he
offs-
was doing with that's
the
what
freak
he was
offs
doing with.
could count
That's what he was
as
doing
sex
with
trafficking.
Cassie. 100%. That's what he was doing with Cassie, and that was considered.
But you
sex
didn't say
trafficking.
coerce there. You
I didn't say. I was just talking monetary.
Yeah, you're just saying line it up like this person wants you, that person wants you.
But I'm
and,
saying,
let me
and
give
when
it
I
on
say
that.
when I say coerce, I basically mean like force. Because he
Yeah.
was technically forcing Cassie, whatever it was, under the
For
influence
sure.
or whatever.
Allegedly.
Force. It wasn't alleged.
There was no.
Well, it was
we
alleged.
can't say
it was
happened.
alleged.
It
It
was
was
alleged.
alleged.
It's
There
not
was
yet.
no.
It was alleged.
It got dropped. I was trying to say.
I know what you mean.
It didn't get dropped.
It got
was
settled. It got
was settled,
settled.
Yeah.
So we can't. Say, we have to say
You
alleged.
have to say allegedly.
Cassie allegedly said
No,
that.
oh, my bad. She did say it.
Okay. So
She said it. It was just
Okay,
alleged
yeah.
that
Cassie said
that allegedly.
that allegedly. Let's
We'd
get
be
started.
terrible lawyers.
We'd be terrible.
There we go.
Cassie said that allegedly Diddy would coerce her or force her or whatever to have sex with other male. I think they were prostitutes or I don't know, whatever.
Oh my god.
Sex workers,
Oh yeah.
which is still a form of trafficking. Even if he didn't directly pay Cassie or directly pay whatever, if she felt coerced or forced or whatever, that she had to do this, whether it was, out of security or safety or whatever, that is still a form of sex trafficking.
I agree. And taking it
I
off
mean, you
of,
can't agree. That's what it is.
I don't disagree.
But you can't disagree because it's objective. Like, that is a form of sex trafficking.
Yes.
You know
But
what
I
I
can
mean?
still disagree. Like, what are you talking about? Anyways.
If I said Mucho shirt's white and you said I agree, you're not agreeing because that's what it is.
No, because
You see what I mean?
No, it's not. Cause I could be colorblind and it's not white. to me.
Okay, and go to your point.
It's perception. Anyways, I was saying, take away the Cassie stuff, just this Diddy news and everything going on. Is this another like timestamp period where like the jokes that are flying are like some of the funniest?
Yes. Oh
like,
my god. I've seen
Bro.
some bangers.
I haven't seen a lot of memes.
So
and stuff
you haven't
yet.
been checking the page.
I
I
haven't
think I
checked the
took
page,
some
that's
screenshots of
information
the
and
ones I
names.
thought.
Some of these jokes have been crazy, bro.
And we want them to be at the expense of Diddy, nobody else.
Of course, always at the expense of Diddy. I just think it's like, and also, do you know about the lady named Sloan, who's like the
I
psychic?
heard this name, but I didn't know what that is.
Okay, so
Psychic.
listen, I don't really believe. What happened? Okay, I don't really believe in
Psychics.
psychic. Like, it's a fine line. Like, I don't think it's terrible, but I don't think.
It's a fine line. You kind of believe it?
Wait, what?
You don't believe, but you kind of do?
Kinda.
Wow, okay,
You don't
let's
believe
hear-
psychics at all?
No. But
No?
Let's hear this. Let's hear this.
I've had my own experience, not with a psychic, but with.
Well, that guy who read our minds.
Well, yes, there
That
was the guy
magic,
that.
the street magic guy. The
there was the
Kev
guy, Kevin Hardman.
You think that was shit?
I still think that was
Trey.
No, Trey,
I
you were
felt
there.
him touch my nose, and he didn't touch it.
Yeah, Trey, come
There's
on.
no explaining
You were
that.
there.
I know, but I still don't.
There's some people that lost an arm that they still feel an arm is there sometimes. There's
The man guessed Zoe's childhood friend, and he never met her in his life.
I was in Mexico and someone guessed my brother's name out of nowhere, like one of those magician people.
And you don't think that was crazy?
Nah, I think they have some ways to do it. This
called
is
Duppy.
This is why religion was created 2,000 years ago.
It's called
but anyway,
Duppies,
okay,
but-
but keep on going.
The psychic said what?
Sloan.
Okay, yeah, Sloan, sorry, the psychic. So she made a post a couple months ago saying that, she predicts that something's going to happen with Diddy, but she feels like, from what she can vision,
I know what you're talking about.
his mouth is sewn. Which when she envisions someone's mouth is sewn, that means like they're going to be a sacrifice. Like they can't actually speak what's happening, but there's more stuff behind the scenes that they can't get out. Then she explicitly says around Easter or Easter weekend, something big is gonna come out around Diddy. He's gonna be the sacrificial lamb. So a lot of the stuff that we find, it might be related to him, but he's gonna be the lamb to a bigger area of conspiracy.
So when did this person guess this?
This was a couple months ago.
So why doesn't she win the lottery?
I don't know.
Yeah,
If I was a
don't know.
psychic,
Yeah.
I'd be $1 billion up because
I
I'm
don't
winning
know.
Why
every
isn't she on
lottery.
FanDuel?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Tell
Listen,
me
I
the
don't.
picks.
I don't know how psychicness. I don't know if that's a word. I don't know how it works. I don't know if you can turn it on. If you can turn it off. I don't know. But she did.
And it's not even Easter weekend.
It's gonna be like it's like tomorrow. Like Easter weekend is very close. Like Good Friday starts on.
So
Friday.
so the psychics are like, close enough.
They always use it. They always use it for salacious things. Like, why didn't you predict the next tragedy so it didn't happen and we can prevent it?
Yeah, let me not. That's still too soon.
This Sloan lady, I'll look her up. But
yeah,
she
made some very interesting claims.
But
I'm
that
not
is
gonna lie.
true. Be the psychic and help people. Don't just tell everyone their demise.
Prevent the next COVID. Like,
Yeah, just tell me about COVID.
So are there some people that think that Diddy's like the victim now?
Not the victim, but they think no, he's 100% involved. But he thinks he's a part of some sort of bigger organization that includes way more people than him.
Diddy was about to buy NBC.
Probably.
So if they sacrificed him, isn't he a victim? In her weird world?
No, because someone who just like it's like Jeffrey Epstein. Someone who takes the fall on behalf of way others who are involved
Even
in
though
the
he
bullshit.
did dirt as well.
Even though he did dirt as well, he has
He's a
information. He's kind of scapegoat, sacrificial scapegoat.
Okay.
But it's like we're gonna put you out there for the greater good of the rest of us because we all can't go down, but someone's got to go down, and it's gonna be you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That would mean it's a very big thing if Diddy's the fall guy.
Oh, 100%. And I definitely listen. I'll say it time blue in the face. There's some fucked up shit going on in that city, yo.
Where?
In LA, Hollywood, all the above. Those people are weirdos. Weird.
Nobody comes back.
So
now.
what do you
Yeah.
do?
Watch out, Trezor.
I'll be okay.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
pretty
be
sure
okay.
Drake
That's
said,
to say no.
I think
I'll be okay.
I think Drake thought he was gonna be okay when he left here to go on the Young Money plane.
And what happened?
Drake is weird now. What?
But I don't think that's because of LA. I think that's just because of life's traumas
All the above.
and your personality as well.
All the above. I think people underestimate how crazy it is over there.
Yeah, it gets crazy.
And once you get on the other side of the door, it's hard kicking back down to get on the other side.
It gets crazy, but I feel like, because the thing is, everyone in Hollywood is not weird. The weird people are just so weird that they stick out. There's a lot of normal people that are in the business.
There's also a lot of weird people that aren't doing trafficking and stuff. They're just weird. They're just
Yeah.
creative, like weird people and stuff.
And it depends on your level of weird. Like, yeah, there's sex trafficking, or there's like she does coke. Like,
Yeah.
it
There's
depends. It's a
levels to it.
spectrum.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you could argue that in any major city, there's like that going on. Because Toronto's definitely weird. New York is definitely weird. Miami is so weird.
For sure. I
Vegas
know.
is weird.
Definitely. But I'm just saying.
Got back from my
Yeah, what did you do
saw
there,
some
fam?
shit.
I'll talk about it after.
Yeah, but I just think that I just think Hollywood, it's the money, right? When people have money, they think they're untouchable. They can do whatever they want. Whether it's, buying women or underage girls or underage boys or whatever. They feel like because I have money, like I could Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein. Like these are all multimillionaire or close to billionaires who just literally do what they want because they think money is going to solve everything. And they're not going to get touched because they're these rich people.
So what do you do if you're his child? If
don't
you're
know,
one
what
of
do you do,
Diddy's
son?
kids, what can you possibly
I don't
do?
want to know a thing because I want to make sure that ignorance is your best thing right now. Do not tell me nothing because if you tell me something, I have to snitch.
If I'm Diddy's kid, that was my dad. I can't believe my dad would. Oh,
Like to
I
me,
didn't.
don't like literally.
That's me if I'm-
Be a mafia kid, yeah.
I don't want to know a
Yeah,
damn
word.
thing because once
But
you know
I thought he was a
something,
great guy.
Yeah.
once you know something, you're liable.
But you might not even, it might not be like a know something. It might just be like throughout your life, like you've just seen things happen. And there's, like you said, like a mob kid, like there's nothing you could really do about it. Like Diddy went up to UCLA and boxed the coach with the kettlebell because he wasn't given because he was disrespecting Justin. Like that happened, and that's
With a
documented.
kettlebell? Or was it his fist? It was
No,
a kettlebell.
It was a kettlebell.
Kettlebell? To the face? I thought he punched him. Just like,
They said
The
it
report
was
was
a
a
kettlebell.
kettlebell.
what?
And he confirmed, and Diddy confirmed it in like an interview later. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So it's like, yeah, being a kid is a tough position. It's a tough spot
tough.
because
He's
what
gonna-
can you really do? Like, there's nothing.
It is rough. And I think it's also shitty that he put his kid, whether he purposely left them there or didn't, that his kids are in this situation. And now Raven Tracy just kick up there with, like, bitch, go home.
Who's that? What's
Christian's girlfriend who's like in her mid-30s.
Christian? Oh, okay.
I didn't know about
Isn't
that.
Christian?
Yeah.
He's pretty old too.
No, Christian's the
He's like
youngest boy.
26, 27.
No, he's younger. He's not my age. He's younger than that.
He's around it. He's probably like a 98.
Christian Combs is how old?
I'm telling you. Yeah.
25. Okay, and she's like 30 something. She's in her mid 30s, or Raven Tracy, regardless. She's like 33,
damn.
34.
What is she? Wow. What?
She's an IG baddie.
Oh, okay.
Influencer, as Chisor would say, and now she has a line called Body.
Okay. Yeah.
Some
the
girl
pipeline.
tweeted like, Raven Tracy better get her ass out that car and get my my jumpsuit shipped.
Where's Carisha?
She's a ride or die.
Carisha,
Ooh.
that's I don't know.
She's the one that tipped
She
them off.
hasn't set a pin.
She said this summer's gonna be great. That's what she said on Twitter.
Carisha hasn't
She
set a
tweeted that?
pin
Yeah, she
since the
literally,
beginning.
literally an hour, not
After?
even, maybe like 20-minute difference
Before or
after the news dropped.
After?
Or maybe I check. Do you have
Oh,
time?
that's
Check it.
crazy.
It's
Oh
either like
my
right.
God.
It was very close. This summer's gonna be fun. It was either right after or right before, but it was very close.
This was my favorite tweet from the whole situation.
The tweet says the nigga Diddy probably pulled the dildo lever on the wall and escaped through a secret tunnel. But okay, but wasn't there also reports which could have been fake about the house having like a grotto?
A grotto?
What?
Oh wow. Oh, like what does that
Sorry,
mean?
I'm really-
Like a
what's
cave. A grotto is like when rich people have. It's like a cave. Like you can go to like
wow.
under. Yeah.
like a moat?
No,
I
a
don't
cave.
know.
A mo-
Cave,
Like under like a
under,
secret
yeah,
thing.
secret, yeah.
Well,
Not a back-
I can
yes.
tell you for a fact in LA that's not possible. Like that's not happening.
To have a grotto? Why?
You can't like dig.
You
in
live
the
in
ground.
you live in the hills. You can't put a cave in a hill
Oh, true.
and get out.
I don't know, man. I
You
don't put
can't.
nothing past the rich, yo.
You can't put a cave in a hill.
I don't put nothing past the rich, yo.
Said apparently it does. Like it's Los Angeles home does.
Yeah, see, it was on.
That's a grotto.
Grotto underwater tunnel.
Where is the water?
It could be in the IE.
No, that's not where his house is.
Oh, I don't know.
Where
It's
is
in
the
hills?
water in the hills to
I
escape?
don't know.
There's no like water in LA. Period. Like, they
But it was
gotta-
funny
it's all-
because one of his neighbors yelled to TMZ that, yeah, Diddy's been a weirdo. And you see
Even
that?
that, like, who is that guy?
He said he's Diddy's
He's
neighbor.
trafficking.
I don't think
You're in the right place.
Nobody knows.
That nigga was trolling.
Yeah, he was
Like,
for sure.
Nobody knows
definitely was
who
just-
this man is. He could have been in the car because someone just got Uber Eats
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
leaving the
yeah.
crib. And he's like, yeah, he's
That
his
nigga,
neighbor.
yeah.
When the basketball goes over to his yard, I let it be.
Yeah. Do we think this is the beginning or the before we move on to Malachi from London? Is this the beginning or the end? Like, do we think more is gonna unravel,
I honestly don't.
or
even
do we
know.
think okay things are gonna die down slow from
This
here?
is the beginning.
I have no
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna
idea.
get worse.
Because there hasn't been a criminal case yet, right?
Yeah, you're right.
This is the beginning.
Yeah, he's
no
already in
idea.
another country and stuff, and there hasn't been. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
get.
It's gonna get dicey.
People are gonna get revealed. Names are gonna be named.
You think it's gonna get
be-
to that?
Someone we're gonna find out some implications on some other people that we probably like, and it's
And all these people laughing, all these celebs laughing about it. You're just at his parties, but hey, I don't know.
Yeah, 50 Cent's gonna have a
But
field
that's how
day.
you, like people be saying like
well, that's why 50
the industry
posted
is
about Jay.
fake, bro. Everyone's not
Jay
really
who?
friends.
See
Oh, what do you
People
post
are
about
not
Jay Z?
really
that
friends,
he
bro.
is stressing right now too,
Why would Jay Z stress?
Because he's connected to Diddy.
because he's a billionaire and can afford all these crazy things that we think about too. Like,
But he doesn't have no dirt on his name. There's no smoke
Jay-Z?
with Jay Z.
Nah,
He's cheating is
most-
okay,
and the
It's
most
not.
they've
cheating
saying-
is okay.
he stabbed his
Cheating
brother.
doesn't, huh?
He stabbed his brother.
Yeah, when he was a
he
crack
lost
dealer.
92 bricks.
Yeah.
He was not a crackhead.
Crack dealer.
Oh, I was like,
The
what?
most, yeah, because real over the years, the most they've said about Jay Z is he has a son and
He cheated.
and he's in the Illuminati.
No, he has a daughter. I think from what I
No, they
heard.
say he has a son. But his old doesn't he have like an older son?
Me and
or
the
someone
boy
that
AI
claims
got more in common. Than
someone
don't
that
know.
claims that they're his son.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good. Someone needed to.
I think 100% Jay Z has more kids out there. that are not Beyonce's.
Yeah, but all of that is fine. There's nothing.
Is it?
That's common
legally,
Jamaican,
like, and
common
then also,
Jamaican
yeah.
Jay-Z's not
behavior.
Jamaican.
Common yard behavior.
He's not. He's from Brooklyn, maybe. No.
Anyways, no.
Why? Wait,
possible.
why did you think Jay-Z was Jamaican?
There's a lot of Jamaicans in Brooklyn.
Okay, Biggie's Jamaican. Yeah.
It's possible.
Anyways, regardless, okay, we'll keep up with this P Diddy stuff. Wild times. Moving on to Malachi.
Change your name, King Combs. Bye, bye.
What'd you say?
Change your name, King Combs.
Oh my God. Last point, Malachi from London. I don't know if this is Tresor's topic. You talk about it. We can end this off on a lighter note.
Yeah,
Let me just actually play the
viral TikTok.
So it's a TikTok from a lady in London, and apparently a boy named Malachi from South London was telling people that he had relations with this girl and she wasn't happy about it and took to TikTok to speak about it. And I will play you.
And now it's very viral.
What she
And
said.
it's a TikTok, so it won't get.
I did not cheat you. You just nyam my batty and went home. Don't try to tell your guys I cheated you, you know. Your own guys don't rate you, sis. You're work class. Go get a job. Go get a job, sis. Your own guys don't rate you. They're here telling me, oh, he's saying he cheated you. Are you fucking mad? Are you fucking mad? I made you nyam my batty and go home. You didn't even get to nyam the cooch. I made you nyam my asshole. You don't even feel good. Shitty mouth. See, you just chat shit. That's why.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here.
A lot to unpack.
So, firstly, we don't even know if this is a real story.
Allegedly.
But
For
the
entertainment's sake,
internet
let's pretend it's
has
real.
ran with this.
Yes.
This is another situation where the internet just having access to everyone's life is entertaining if you're not involved, but is probably the worst thing in the world if you are involved.
Oh my God.
100%.
Because if you are Malachi from South London, there is 100 videos of people talking about you and probably thousands of tweets of people talking about you. I know anyone named Malachi that lives in London right now is fighting for their life. Also, I know girls like this. These are the wrong girls to piss off. You don't want to get on
I don't
girls
wanna be
like
in an
this
argument
bad
with
side. Because they will do stuff like this.
Yeah.
And the thing
And they
is,
won't stop.
They won't stop. And also, things like this are situations where it's in their advantage because whatever is more entertaining is better than the truth.
Facts.
Malachi could have not done any of this, but she said that you did, and it's shocking. So
Shit in
now
mouth.
people are gonna
And you can't shame the shameless, like you said.
people are gonna run with it. And now, like, it's more so like who gets their story out first. Because if Malachi comes out now and says, "Yo, I didn't do that," everyone's gonna say you're lying, and we have no proof at all.
As Mucho said, the person takes the first shot 80% of the time wins the battle.
Facts.
Yeah, that's why you know when people get beat up, they go on live right away. Like, yo, they didn't do nothing to me. Like, this black guy don't mean nothing. Like, I still got my chains. And me personally, I'm not doing that. If I get beat up, I'm not going on live and talking
I would
about it.
cry of laughter if you went on live after you got your
With a goose egg on your.
Honestly, like, if you're big enough, then people are gonna expose you anyway. So those people get ahead of it.
Yeah, but you still look crazy.
You do look crazy.
You still look crazy.
You can make it worse doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really have much to say. It's just this is a situation
Tell them what
that
the
is.
caption said. Like the caption in big.
Oh,
what did the caption say?
I don't even remember what the caption said.
Stop claiming my tun or something.
Oh yes. It
That
was
British slang kills
stop
me.
claiming my tun.
Okay.
But
what
I do agree that as a man, you should never lie on a girl's cooch. It is
Ever.
not right.
Yeah, and don't
Have
eat
any of you
ass and
guys?
leave.
Have you any of you guys lied on?
They
cooch?
won't admit it. Even if
Lied
they
on
did.
pussy?
No.
No.
That's crazy.
Even if they, even if y'all did, you wouldn't say it.
Facts.
In
No
front
one
of
would
our
really say
thousands
it.
of listeners and viewers, you're not gonna say, "Yeah, I lied on pussy." What?
I didn't.
It's okay. I mean, I hear you, but you would never admit to.
Facts.
I'm gonna believe you. I'm just saying
That is
you're
true.
not gonna admit.
No
to
one
it.
would admit that.
Exactly.
I've never done it either. There was a rumor that I did, which was a lie.
Remember that you lied on Coochie?
Yes.
There's a lie that you lied.
Yes. Someone lied about a lie.
That's his.
I've
Someone
seen
lied
dudes
and
get-
said Tresor lied on having sex with me.
I don't even think it was her. I think it's like the people surrounding her were spreading
Peel region is messy, yo.
that rumor. But this was a long time ago, you know?
Young
So
and
who
dumb.
really knows who said what about
I
what?
think the takeaway before we wrap this up from the Malachi from South London story is, yeah, one, that's the type of girl you don't want to piss off.
Yeah.
Because he puts up
And
a
you
girl
gotta
like
know
that.
that before you engage.
You can tell
with anything.
she has a slick mouth.
Mm-hmm.
She's quick with her words, and she has no shame.
And she'll keep going.
And she'll keep going.
Yeah.
So yeah,
She's
you don't want
relentless.
to. 100%. We should have her on the pod. You don't want to talk about a girl like that because she is not one to play with. Two, what I don't agree with is the booty eating shaming because now
Of course, you have an issue.
for the people
Who
I
enjoy their
understand-
yams.
Yeah, I understand, homegirl might not, she said it didn't feel good, shitty mouth. We can't now.
Shitty mouth.
Also, pause right there.
Yeah. Why was this shit?
That is
yeah.
no, but also that is another lie that women use when they don't like you anymore.
Oh, that he ate my ass.
It's no, not even just that, but yes, that, but it was trash.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we can't confirm
Both
whether
sides do
Malachi
that.
did or did not.
But from what she said, she didn't like it. Right? What'd you say? What did you say?
That was wild.
What did you
I
say?
didn't hear what he said either.
What did you say?
Keep going.
Anyway, from what? I lost my train of thought now.
You said don't shame ass eaters. Okay.
Yes, and yet, okay, from what she said, she didn't enjoy it. Okay, cool. We'll take it as that. But my thing is now, it's harder now to have men confidently step out into the booty
Because you're not gonna call me shitty mouth.
Exactly, because if we turn around and call men shitty mouth, how are they gonna confidently eat the booty? If we want them to
Malachi
eat the
can't
booty?
pivot that. He can't
Like-
reinvent himself.
And
after
now
being
men are
shitty
gonna be
mouth.
more hesitant to eat the booty because now he's scared we're gonna call him shitty mouth.
This was like
That's
older.
terrifying.
This was like older Toronto when you couldn't eat cooch without getting.
or
made
you
fun
couldn't
of.
give head without
yeah,
being
I'm
called a brainer.
Yeah. Wow. What a time.
Yeah, what a time.
You can't think we got it, and this girl probably she seems pretty young, so like whatever, young and dumb.
Yeah.
But you can't engage in sexual activity in certain aspects and then shame the person for doing it. Like if a man's like you suck my dick, like what?
And why
Like-
isn't her booty hole clean?
What?
Why he got a shitty mouth? What the fuck?
That's what I'd say.
That's not how it's supposed to happen.
Clean
Right?
your booty hole, girl.
I don't.
God damn.
That's why that's not really my bag. I'm
Yeah,
too
you-
scared of what.
You're scared to be called shitty mouth after?
No, I'm scared of what could
What's
be
in there?
Fecal matter in your
happening
mouth?
down there.
Yeah.
You trust me. You
be
clean very well.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess she
did.
She did it.
I don't know, but I don't know.
She's implying she did it.
But I feel like girls just say that because
To shame you?
Yeah, and also the same way Megan Thee Stallion said something about eating ass. Like, what'd she
Oh,
say
yeah.
about?
It was in the
And,
the
I
song.
don't kiss you because I know you're eating ass.
I
That's what
thought it
Megan Thee
was
Stallion
the
said.
bottom feeder thing.
Oh yeah, that too. She said that too. But my thing is like, girl, I'm sure like you can't say that. You can't
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
if
She's
you get it done to you, then why are you gonna shame someone for doing it? Especially if you asked for it and they did it.
And this is how you know society is still progressing in a crazy way because the you ate me out, it doesn't hit no
At
more.
all, no.
It won't. That won't do a thing.
And have that zhuzh.
So now you have to take it a step further. Now it's you ate my booty.
Unless it's like you came and you ate me out, I didn't touch you, bitch. Like it was stuff like that.
Yeah,
But then it's like-
if you just ate her out and left.
yeah.
But also
Eat
now
her.
let's think about
That's
it.
crazy.
For
They
people,
deserve that.
even men or women who pull up, perform oral things,
Yeah.
and go home. What if they wanted to do that?
Does
how do you
anyone
shame
ever really want to do that though?
some people? I feel like some people.
Thank you for
Just
being
that
honest.
and leave.
Some people are with that.
You're just into eating coochie and dipping.
So you guys are telling me
No
that you've
ki-
never been with a girl who just slurped it up and that's it?
No.
You you smashed every time you've
and you
ever
looked at her
gotten.
the same. You said, "Damn, you ever want to kiss shorty?"
I never looked at her with much.
See?
Halfway. But listen, I'm gonna change. I'm a changed man. But there were some eaters around the way back in the day.
Listen, I understand people may want to do it. Personally, it's hard for me. I would never just pull up.
Because you're selfish. We know this already.
It's not about being selfish, baby. Things are two-way streets. We're both adults, okay? I got parts, you got parts. Let's service each other, okay? But my thing is, I'm never just pulling up, sucking dick and going home. Hell no. Like, you throw your Yu-Gi-Oh card down, I throw my Yu-Gi-Oh card down, you know? Reverse.
It's my trap card.
Yeah, +2, like, you know what I'm saying? What are we doing tonight? But... And also on the reverse side, men will just pull up your coochie and go. Like, yo, what do you do? Like, come on, son. Like, what?
Yeah, that's childish.
Like, to me, it's like, yo.
That's childish.
It's low key. It's low key wild. I'm not gonna lie. It's low key wild. If you like that's your bag, sure. Do I think it's wild? Yeah, that's my opinion. I'm standing on business when it comes to that. Cause like, what, like, you just like, all right, take off my pants and I just stand up, one leg up, lay down. Like, what are we doing?
That's crazy.
It's a little. I think it's a little. Would you pull up just eat coochie? No.
He sounded exasperated.
Yeah.
But my thing is also, I'm not trying to shame anyone who does it, but if a man did it to me,
Yeah.
and this definitely occurred back in my wilder days, not even wilder, but like, you know, I had a situation where he wanted to, and I was like, all right.
Back in your wilder days.
I wasn't wild. It's just to
Wilder,
be honest,
wilder.
now I would be like, bro, I would not do that.
Back in season 1 days.
But I
Been
had
doing this for a minute, so.
yeah, this guy came, he just like wanted it, and I was like, okay, but I won't lie. After I was like, yo, what the hell? Like, why'd you do that? Like, okay,
But would you have let him smash?
no.
So then what? So what's the confusion? If you didn't want to let him smash,
But
and
I don't
he
think-
wasn't trying.
I don't think he knew that I didn't want to let him smash. He led with, I eat great coochie,
Oh, he was hoping for some after.
and I was like, all right, like if you okay,
So should
girls
he
get
have,
head too. That's all I'm trying to say.
So should he have like attempted and let you shut him down? Would that have like went better in your head?
Maybe if he because I
than him
probably
not
I was
attempting at
just
all?
I feel like I was just so turned off by like him just coming and like bragging about eating coochie and then like doing it, and I was like, all right, yo,
So it sounded
He
better
could've
in
been-
theory than practice.
for sure.
Okay.
And he could have just been trying to plant a seed, like
The seed didn't
do
go.
a little eat this time. That next time I could smash.
Never saw him.
You know how niggas are. That's exactly what he was thinking.
It was an investment. He was trying to,
the investment failed.
he was trying to short the
Just playing
stock.
the long game. Yeah.
There was no long game.
Yeah,
I
didn't-
never said a word to him
Did
again.
not come to fruition for him.
Yeah, the
Never
coin. He
spoke.
thought the coin. He was trying to invest in the coin early, and it never.
That was the first and
Went
last
up.
time I ever did that. Hey man, sometimes you gotta do things. But I used to know girls used to get their coochie eaten regularly, just cause.
Yeah.
Different men the same night, same party, which I think
Is that-
no, I personally think that is super unhygienic, like for her and the guys.
Same part.
Yeah.
I knew.
Yeah, what type of
Yo,
parties are?
honestly, I'm never gonna name names, but I knew a girl who used to get her coochie eaten on the regular,
Okay.
and like
Just
she
pull up and go and
Yeah.
eat and go.
yeah. And like I said, it'd be like different guys, same party.
You're friends with Remy Ma.
But how do you get that off?
Who the fuck was that?
I'm so happy you know that reference too.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get that off though? I'm trying to think as a man, what type of sick game a girl could spit to me, to where it's just like, you know what? Yeah, I have no intentions other than to do this to you.
I mean, it's a couple women that if they ask you to do that, you would do it. It's a couple
Like,
women.
well, I mean, if like Beyonce was like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking like just like regular people
Listen, you can get a guy to do a lot.
with trickery, not with just like.
Not trickery. I wouldn't call it trickery, but like, you know,
Like,
men,
if you-
men are easy to turn on.
No, but I
and men
mean-
are, and it's not like, you
But
know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
Men
like,
are not.
if you're like,
Some niggas are horny, bro.
Yeah,
Some
thank
niggas are
you.
fucking
Dangerously horny.
but
like,
I'm saying it would probably be a situation where it's like,
like, have some morals.
or
brother.
up.
like a girl could kind of pull a fast one where she's moving like you guys are gonna really do something.
Oh.
You
That-
eat it,
yeah,
and
that can
then
happen.
she skates, and there's nothing you can
nothing
do
you
about
can,
it.
nothing you can do.
Yeah, I think that's a little
Nothing you can
different
do.
though.
It is different, but I feel this girl's like,
I
oh,
feel like that probably happens more often.
maybe.
And then people will say, "Yeah, he just pulled up and ate me and cut. You tricked him."
My situation, I did not trick that man. I did not. He offered the service. That was the situation. That was in my very early 20 days. He offered the service. I said,
yeah.
okay.
Right.
And
Not a return customer though.
hell no, not a return. What? That's a crazy.
It doesn't,
thing.
sometimes
One
you
and
just
done.
need to take the sample and keep it pushing. You don't really need to always return.
No.
Every restaurant you go to, you don't eat there more
He's
than
gonna
once.
keep it on his mustache for that night.
Ew! Ew! Ew!
You let us down this path.
Ew.
You let us down this path.
Ew! You guys don't wash your face after?
I said this nigga would. He's a freak dog.
Yeah, don't put me in that group.
Yeah, like
Don't put that on.
Well, nobody answered.
well, because I was flabbergasted.
What's your
I was
question?
mortified.
What's your question?
Do you wash your face?
Yes.
You shower after.
What else would you keep
He
it?
said keep it on the mustache.
He's potting.
I'm talking about.
Jeez.
You're
I'm
making
sure
it real.
some people do that.
I'm talking about your dude who wanted to pull up on you at midnight, ate your box, and he probably slept with it on his mustache. Probably.
Okay.
That is so gross.
Hey, man, if that's what he's into, that's what he's into.
I'm gonna throw up. That is so disgusting.
Sorry for painting pictures, guys.
Ew. Anyways, guys, let's wrap this. I'm also not pregnant, by the way. I know that was a topic of to end this.
Thank God.
What do you mean, thank God? Don't talk about that on my room. What do you mean, thank God?
That you're not pregnant?
Why are you thanking God that I'm not bringing life into this world?
Oh wow.
Oh, so you want to be pregnant?
No, I don't want to be pregnant right
Hear
now,
that?
but one day I definitely want to be pregnant.
Yeah, we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
That was rude. Anyways, I'm not
That was
pregnant.
good. You got out.
And just because I wear baggy clothes does not mean that I'm pregnant.
She's hiding the baby bump like Halle Bailey.
Y'all have my family asking me questions. Like,
Wow.
yeah, my
You're
cousin,
pregnant?
my cousin from Jamaica was like, I had the same thought. Cause why she does all these baggy clothes when she's recording? I thought you were pregnant. I'm like, no, nobody's pregnant.
So
If-
what's worse?
Oh God. Oh, see, oh God. What?
Never mind.
No.
Ask
we
it.
got it.
Ask it before we
Good,
wrap
good.
up.
No, because
Ask
it's not
it.
really. It's not really like a comparative thing. It's more like, would you feel a type of way if people think you're pregnant and you're not pregnant? You're just kind of, you put on a couple pounds.
Would I feel 100%? I'd feel away. Yeah.
Because I've seen comments like that before, where people are like, "Yo, is she pregnant?" And the girl's like, "No,
That's
I'm not."
rude. Yeah, no.
That is a crazy thing to say.
Never assume. I mean, like, I don't think he meant that I was fat. I thought he meant that I was wearing, because he's like, oh, like, she's been wearing baggy hoodies. Like, is she hiding something? No, I just like baggy hoodies. Like, I don't know why I have to explain why I'm wearing a baggy sweater. Not to like record in like a bra.
You can't wear tight things; they'll get at you too.
Why? Because I'm looking like a scat. What's it called?
No,
Scat.
you see what they said about your skinny jeans.
You are right.
So you can't wear skinny jeans and you can't wear
Saying
baggy.
you were Jay-Z in the 90s.
I can't
wear
win.
baggy
I can't wear
hoodies.
skinny jeans. Can't wear baggy hoodies. We'll see what I have on next week.
The thing they
You might
said
have
you
to
were
go-
doing when you wore the jeans was funny.
You
What
might
if
have
that
to go
was the-
Fashion Nova on.
They
them.
said you were
God.
selling crack.
They said I was. Oh, that was a different skinny jean moment.
Oh, was
Oh,
it?
because that's because my back. Yeah, so many things. These I can't just. You were here, so my back was like out in a chair.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh my God, she's selling crack," because they thought my ass crack was out, and I was like,
Wow. And it was just like the side.
like it was like the Like
They be getting
I was
at
like-
you.
I was wearing a cropped hoodie, and you can see like the back, and they're like, "Oh my God, she's in there room selling crack," and I was like, "Okay, you guys are actually demented."
Hey,
Anyways,
the jokes can go on in my fit any day. Keep going.
yeah, they got you for those tight ass jeans. You can't wear those.
I deserve it. I
You
changed-
can't
I
wear
changed
those
He
it.
again.
made sure when he sits down, they still touch the tongue of the sneakers.
Not
So.
Mucho. No, those pants were tight though.
They were.
That
They
were.
episode, Mucho, those pants were. Even Tristan was like, "Yo."
Yeah.
I walked in and was like, those are tight.
When you walked in, I was like, "And were they white? White
They're
and
like
tight."
cream.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're off white.
Not too much on new coat.
White
I
and-
like the bucket hat though. I think I might try to bring bucket hats.
I love a
summer.
bucket hat. Is that a Gucci?
It is.
Is it real?
Don't ask him that. What type of question is that? Why are you trying to get at my man like that?
Yeah.
End the podcast.
Yeah.
He answered.
End the podcast.
It's all love, Mucho. We'll see you guys next week. He answered. Why is this a bad question? I couldn't tell. I mean, yeah,
That's all
kind
that
of.
matters. That's all that matters.